fish. All right, how everybody doing? All right, two to be here. Give me a pen so we can get to work. Appreciate it. Good to see Mike Jr. press his way on in. All right, appreciate it. Pressing their way on. The bookers, appreciate them pressing their way on in too. All right. Is the heat not on? It was chill like that. What is it on? 60. John on 7. He said I'm right now on 69. I'm like, God almighty. I know Chris with that weak Alabama blood. He ain't got that good one like Nicky. He got that blood from Huntsville. They got, don't even try to, I know better than that. Decatur, you said Decatur? You're not from Decatur, you're from Huntsville. It can't be. Mobile the best. Who know about Mobile? How many of y'all been to Mobile? How many of y'all been to Huntsville? How much y'all rather go to Huntsville over Mobile? That's what I thought. Nobody. You know you're the only person raise your hand. Mobile got too much going on. Mobile got that. They got that 10-mile bridge. Right over straight water. He ain't got nothing like that down there. You ride on, they got 10 miles of straight mud you walk. You go through, you go to Alabama. I mean down in Huntsville. Huntsville, they got a little technology down there. Again, they got a little, I think they supposed to have a calculator. Yeah, they're supposed to get a red light in next week. They got a lot going on. They up and coming though. I think somebody said for the event, Henry Ford supposed to be delivering an automobile down there. Yeah, so they start being mobile down there. I always was scared of places like Alabama, and I still am. When I drove trucks, I stayed down there one night. I was scared for my life. I couldn't hardly sleep. I bought my food, man. I got in my room. I said I had no business. That was in the late 90s. Yeah, I was scared of Alabama. 90s, all that. I used to go up there and live. The guy had told me one time, he said, you got to wait, so you got to live in the morning. I said, you won't even get that freight. I said, when the sun go down, sir, I don't be on the other side of the line. I'll never stay in Alabama the dog. I've been out there a couple of times down there. I had to go down there for your mom's funeral. I had to stay down there. I had to preach at Selma. I guarantee I stayed in my room. As far as I go, get my food, you get Alabama. I ain't like that. Listen, Alabama will hang you. How many of y'all ain't been to Alabama? Alabama still hanging now. Don't fool yourself now. Alabama still hanging. They don't people South Carolina, Tennessee, Arkansas, Georgia. No, we'll hang in the daytime. They don't do all that nice stuff. White folks right here like to get their rest. Now, you know what? Only thing, again, now, certain parts, but Georgia come a long way. That's only because of we do so much business. So it's certain stuff, these white people, they racist, they got to kind of overlook a little few things. They kind of let things go. But you ain't got no blacker city than Atlanta, though. You're going to end up, who? Oh, yeah, we saw what happened. Detroit will make you not want another black city. Man, yeah, that's the poorest city. Most rundown city. Well, how many of y'all have been to Detroit? How many of y'all like to live in Detroit? See that? How many of y'all ain't never been to Detroit? Oh, she know about it. On the place you go, you can't stay at a red light. Man, that thing scared me so bad. Oh, no, you just stop and go. You don't even sit down. How bad it got to be you can just stop and go at a red light? No ticket. We got that red light, we stopped, took us, hey, what you doing? They said, man, it's Detroit. I said, I don't care what it said. You can't do. They said, man, you ain't got to set no traffic light in Detroit. I'm like, what? They said, man, you'll get robbed. Listen, police, this is agreement. You stop and go. Ain't no stop, sit, 20, 30 seconds. Stop, go. Tell them just they'll kill you up there. These folks don't know that. And that's a black city. Man, see, when Detroit was happening, that's when they were Motor City. That's when they had Motown. Detroit was one of the most happening places. Atlanta was not in no running to what Detroit was, but that show you what they do. White folk ran in the ground. They got rid of Smokey Robinson. Isn't that right? Smokey got out of there. When him and Barry Gordy split up, you should know something get ready to happen then. Once they got him, then they started messing up the auto industry. Detroit will never recover. They'll never let there be another black city. So that's how Atlanta gonna be the same way. Atlanta gonna turn white. They're gonna come back, they're gonna blame all the crashes in Atlanta on all the black people. When all the black players, all the black people, the people that became mayors here, all they did was just follow the same suit behind the white when they stole. So like when they let Obama be president, I don't really let him be president because the white people stole everything they needed. So you put a black man in, so now when the economy go down, they're going to say, ever since Obama, we was in a hole under Carter. Nixon, they ain't had a white man, we ain't been in a hole under. But see, once you show, anytime they start saying, you know what, man, it's time for y'all to need a black sheriff. That means all the other sheriffs done stole everything. So you going to go down when the jail going down, the bars will fall off, ain't no windows, the locks going on the door. So now when everything go bad, you know what they're going to say? Man, it was better when white folk had it. Whenever white folk give it over to us, it's because it's bad. See, Obama, I tell y'all before, Obama saved white people. Only thing Obama did for black people was, for young black kids, was quote unquote, they call you black kid. See, he made it harder to suspend you and put you out of school. That's all Obama did for people, because it was hard to suspend them. Because he looked at a lot of black kids, young black kids. First thing is kicking them out. Obama signed bills where you couldn't just put them out of school. But for white people, he saved their houses. When that 2008-7 crash came through, I was in it. I lost my house. Well, that was rough. Obama came through, he saved white people. He ain't saved my house, though. And white folk didn't give me bad mind. He kept white people rolling. White people sat and didn't pay rent for years and came back around. They had to come back and restructure their loan. Obama was a white man savior. Oh, yeah. A lot of these folks don't know that Obama, listen, he saved white people. White people been homeless. Oh, yeah. So they talking about they hate black folk. You can't hate Obama. Obama saved white people. He saved the housing market. They were done. Man, people weren't paying mortgages for 2 years. You think COVID hit, man? No. And when that crash hit, man, no mortgage. They couldn't do nothing. And mortgage company couldn't get rid of them because they couldn't afford to leave all them houses abandoned. Because you get the house abandoned, you can't insure an abandoned house. So now the house started to get dilapidated. People break the windows, breaking the door. So all the mortgage company got us a wreck. So all the mortgage company looked at, listen, it's cheaper for us to leave the people in the house. At least the insurance getting paid. Right. Once the economy come back around, they fix it, then we'll kick them out. See, he saved white people. Y'all need to know that when white people try to put Obama on us, Obama didn't do nothing for us. Obama did stuff for white people. Right. If Obama did anything for us, Obama would have gave us guns with checks, cash in them. Envelope about that thick, full of cash, and another bag full of bullets, and a bag full of guns. Then he'd help black people out. Then he'd have made laws and legislation where we could stay free to give us liberties. That's what you don't have. Nobody ever give you that. Whenever them white people get in it, whether it's black or white, when they get in that position, it ain't gonna be nobody look like you, nobody who ain't gonna look like you that's gonna help you. Anybody y'all gonna get any liberation, it's gonna have to come from us. And we start with trying to educate y'all guys. Now, some people will say we got to get bullets and guns to do it. I'm a believer we don't have to do that yet, but I think we have to organize and strategize, and we have to pre-plan to set ourselves up for a better future. You can't just jump out here with no guns and no bullets, start talking about shooting and killing folks. See, a lot of folks, that's ignorant talk. You don't know what you're talking about. Because first of all, you don't know who to shoot. Some of the folks you need to shoot are the people with you. It ain't all the white folks your problem. A lot of them look like you. So before you start shooting anybody white, start shooting the black ones first. That way you have room, because the black one the one gonna take you down. So it's a lot then you gotta have a plan on how to set up a government. The average of these black people we got don't know how to set a government up. See, the book we read, it establishes our government. It establishes all our laws and our lawmakers. Everything we need come from the book. See, these white people look intelligent to you when they come along with the Supreme Court. We already had that. When Mushaw was sitting in office, Mushaw told him when he sat back and everybody came to him, he was the Supreme Court. So Mushaw, his father-in-law, came and told him, said, the thing you do is not good, so you wearing the people out. So you need to appoint some people that you can make shop it. And these people can judge the matter. And when the hard cases come, they'll bring them to you. So the white people got their regular lower courts, then they got their circuit court, federal court, then it goes up to the Supreme Court. See, they stole all that from us. White people, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with none of that stuff. All that come from us. But it looks good when they come along and put their stuff on, but everything they got, they stole it from you. And they realize they need to have a lower court and a higher court. You need to have a court that's set over every other court and that rules it all. That'd be Mr. Yahuwah. So we're in here today to try to learn all the legislation he put forth. Because the legislation can be good for you and somewhat can hurt you. Y'all got it? So our goal is to find out how the laws hurt us and how to help. Even in America, let me tell you what happened with us. A lot of our people don't understand law, legislation, constitution, how things actually work. So when these people start to formulate and put laws, you really have to base them off of, does the Constitution allow for it? Like they pass a law saying, I don't want nobody to wear no tennis shoes. Now we had to go look at the Constitution, see if the Constitution against that. See, that keeps them from just going and just making stuff up. When they come to you, they make up laws for you. All the time. You don't even realize, because you don't know the Constitution and it wasn't written for you, it wasn't by you, and it's not for you, then you don't know how things work. So when they put different things in, one of the things that hurt you when you run to the Supreme Court, the first thing these white people actually put on the table with them, when we wrote this, well, we really looking at colored people. So when you start arguing about what the Constitution don't allow, what the Constitution permit, first of all, when it was wrote, you was a slave. So to go throw it in a white man's face is an insult. It don't work. That's what you got to do. Go back, get some paperwork, get some documentation, come in. We need amendments, some that come in and make provisions for people that look like us. Give y'all young people an opportunity. See, how many of y'all, what you want to be? Tell me what you want to be when I point at you. You know what you want to be? You know what you want to be? A who? A chef? Can you cook? What you know how to cook? Yeah, that's tight. Yeah, you probably want to hold off a little bit. Yeah, you just gonna pop out there, gonna be a chef, he don't know what he want to cook. What you like? Fried chicken. Yeah, you gonna be a nigga cook. Yeah, that's gonna be for us. If you open up a restaurant, make sure you stay in the black neighborhood. White people don't eat it, they eat cauliflower. Brandon, you know what you want to be? You ought to be a heretic. So, hold on. His group like that. Y'all like that? Well, y'all like that? So do you know what you want to be? What? A car maker, car manufacturer. You want to make cars? You can do it. You're going to put some weed and a beer can hole in there. Ain't nobody going to buy your car but niggas. What you going to, you know what you want to be, Jason? What you want to be? A trucker? Yeah, you can do that. Just don't go to Canada. What you want to be? Who? Construction engineer. Oh, yeah, we can help out with that. We need more of those. What you want to be, D? A politician. You gonna be, well, you know what you need to do. No, stop, man. What you need to do is go down there and turn yourself into the police station and tell them you're gonna be a politician. That way you can get yourself acclimated with going to jail. That's right. Y'all know black politicians, where you going? First, so you need to do, your first trip, don't even be on the campaign. You need to go down there and tell them folks, let you in that jail cell and walk around and come out, and you always keep saying, even though they show the tape and say you did it, you say, I strongly deny it. And you know they got videos showing you did it. That's not me. Then when you get convicted, you say, I want to apologize to everybody who believed in me and supported me through this whole ordeal. That's how you win. Then you get out, then you get you a real good job. You write a book on how I messed up everything. And I lied. But it was the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's how you, people, I'm telling you, it's a bestseller. What we going to do? Who? Cybersecurity. Yeah, we going to need that. You want to try to pay him because he's going to need to hide all them emails or the money you done stole. So he need to try to talk to you and get a contract signed to get his computer locked down now because they're going to come get his computer. What about you? What you want to be? You don't know yet? Still time. What you want to do? Director. That's it. We're going to get you a movie. What you going to do, Joker? What? A trampoline. A who? You want to be a trucker too? You going to Canada? You going to Washington, D.C.? They finna protest. Y'all better be ready. All y'all former truckers, y'all got to get in the truck. Y'all got to head to Washington, D.C. March the 3rd. You know what you want to be? Construction engineer. We need them. What you want to do, Gavin? I know it. Until I see he started looking like this. I said, yeah, it won't be something crazy. What you think about it? Okay. Let me ask you a question. Why you had to stand up? You got to present this. All right, which one will be? A trucker. You want to do pallets? Security. I wonder why. I just wonder why. What else? A builder. And a part-time engineer. So what you want to do, really, you want to be a Jamaican. That's how he should have said, because Jamaicans have all them jobs. You just basically want to be a Jamaican. You go down there to, what's that down there? Golden Crest, and tell them I sent you down there. Get you one of them pineapple ginger mixed drink and 2 of them patties, and you be successful. Landy, you know what you want to be? A firefighter. Why you want to fight? Have a fire ever tried to fight you? Well, it comes. You know what's going on now? See, now y'all done got me all off. Because now I don't know if I'm using my good stuff or y'all folks just trying to get point. Now, y'all messing me up now. Let me find my good stuff or y'all just trying to get me off. So you want to fight fires. Even though ain't no fire ever tried to fight you. All right, what you want to be? You want to be a mechanic? And you want to play sport? That's what your daddy told you to say. I know, watch that joker right now. You keep your eyes on that just a lot. What you want to do, Ace? Be a cop? Who you gonna lock up? That politician? That Jamaican? I just feel all the con. What we doing, Shane? You just gonna hold on for a minute? What we gonna do, Joseph? A builder and an engineer. Well, everybody the same people. You can do that. What you think about Robert? Engineer. That's what I'm talking about. What we gonna do? Okay. Who? An animal scientist. Did you say an animal scientist? You want to work on animal, a veterinarian? What you saying? A who? An animal scientist. Am I saying it right? Am I saying it right? Poppy man just living in my head. What you saying? An animal scientist, right? Okay. Want to work on scientists? I mean, work on animals. Man, I got, what you want to work on? Monkey fooling? This is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. I mean, just straight terrible. That's good. What y'all want to be? You know what you want to be? What you want to be, Hadassah? A who? A ninja cooker? You know who like that? Hashikashi love that. He's like, check out a great future. Great future. Shani, what you want to be? A who? A mail lady. They make good money. Just don't open up people's stuff. A lot of folks get mad. Don't go in there pulling them credit cards out of them. If you do, don't get caught. But what you want to do? Who? You said a male? What you want to be? A bill? Oh, you want to be a builder? All right, what I got? All right, let's make sure. All right, what you looking at? What you want to be? A mechanic? It's a lot going on. As soon as you get these jokers from work, they're going to holler out and quit. And we're going to be looking for y'all now. We're going to remember this now. We got the footage. So don't listen. It's still time to change your mind as you're going along. As you grow and you get older, sometimes you change. You look at other things because things change. Look at the money. I always look at it. If you want to look at an occupation, you also want to look at what's the need. If it's not a big need for it, you don't want to saturate one. You're getting one that's saturated with too many people in it, then a lot of times the money is low. You want to try to get into something where the market is good and it allows you enough time to make money and be successful in what you're doing. Sometimes, like when I was coming along, everybody want to do computers, business management. Everybody went for business management. Watch these people. How many of y'all went to school for business management? Look at these hands. Look at them. Look at them. Just look at these people. Just look at the hand. No, stand up. Look at them. Y'all see how many folks went to school for business management? Now ask them how many are managing businesses. That's not the point. I'm just telling you. See, what happened, a lot of times we were grabbing stuff. People were grabbing, like when I come, they were like, computers. Computers, I got them out, dumb as a brick. I said, I don't know, I'm just going to go for something. I thought they just let you get it or something. They get it to you. I didn't know you got to know something. So I said, yeah, I looked, it's like, man, it's work. Everything going to have a whole lot of work. I said, yeah, I ain't want to be that. That was it. I said, I didn't want to do it. When they look at that stuff, they said, you got to go back to school. I said, yeah, I definitely don't want that. And I had got through with them, what I had been in school for 12. Then you got kindergarten, that's a year. So I had done like 13, 14. It was like being a prison center. I didn't want to go nothing had involved, go back to school. I want something you just walk in and just start working. Because you go back to school, that time will drain you. It'll drain you out. So y'all gonna go, we gotta make sure, now if that's what y'all gonna do, we gotta make sure y'all guys are taking classes that's conducive, that's gonna help y'all in what y'all trying to do. Y'all got it? All right, just making sure. Now what y'all wanna do? That's what I thought. Where my sweet little jailbirds back there? What y'all wanna do? Uh-oh, I got one. What we got, Alyssa? What you wanna do? What you want to be? A nurse. No, we need that. You got that from your mama. You need to because she broke your dad's neck and she don't need some help. Yeah, she goes, you joking. Boy, y'all some straight cons, man. Straight cons. Who else? Which one, man? Which one? You want to be a chef and a nurse? Oh, you want to cook up healing? Ain't that right? For the record, we ain't getting out no more free points today. Just for the record. Let's see if I'm still funny. You know what you want to be? Not yet. It's still time. You know what you want to be? Damn, what you want to be? A doctor? Yeah, we need some doctors. We need plenty of them, too. Do y'all know what y'all want to do besides when y'all get out of prison for poison Danny? Y'all can tell what y'all do. Once y'all try to make license plate for electric cars. Maya, do you know what you want to do? Maya, you've been around 37 years. Surely you know by now what you want to do. You don't know what you want to do yet? A real estate agent. Now, the only thing about that now, these folks putting everything online now. Redfin taking over stuff, Zillow taking over. They finna try, listen, and let me tell you what these folks do. Once we start to get in the business, these folks find out how to get us out of it. Now they setting up this stuff. From now you go online, you don't need an agent no more. They set them up now where you go online, when you find out they can do everything for you and cut the agents out. That's only because too many people colored and saturated making money. Too many of them making, you got too many $1 million black agents. See, when white people doing it, this stuff wide open. Soon as we get in it, they start shutting stuff down. That's why I tell these young people, when y'all looking at something, look at how saturated the field is. Don't just get into something, because soon as we start to get into something, they start to cut the money, they start to put more regulation, or they're going to extend the time out to get it. Anything to try to deter them. That don't mean don't do what you want to do, but you want to do things for two reasons. The main reason is because that's something you really want to do. Secondly, you can make a living from doing it. If I can't make no money, I ain't doing it. I tell you flat out, I don't do free work. Meet somebody on the street, they need prayer, how much you got in your pocket? I pray and put you out here and you blow up, I'm going to need to get something now. So it best you go and break me off. Now, I do some prayer for free. Who want a free prayer? It ain't going to be long. Cause I know you ain't going to pay me. How long you going to be on my knees sweating, hollering, trying to raise him up? No, we're not going to do it. It'll be real quick in the name. I know you can't because you ain't even paying nothing. So I don't want to go throw all the good stuff out on here. You know what I'm saying? What you got, sweetie? You know what you want to do? What you want to do? Tell her what you want. She said a doctor. You want to be a doctor? You can do it too. You can do it. Hold on, what do you jokers don't want to do? What you want to do besides causing trouble? What's a lot? Come, you want to be a Jamaican too? What you want to do? A marriage counselor. You been married before? Well, you don't want to try to counsel nobody there. You want to hold off. But you know what? People do need that, though. You don't have to be married, but it helps to, because then you can understand where both parties come. One thing you have to do, I've done it, you have to be neutral. Now, sometimes you got people, when they counselors, they have a lot of prejudice. When you're going to be a marriage counselor, you got to move your prejudice. Otherwise, you'll get some, it's like some judges, they're not good judges because you can tell the prejudice right off the rip. A lot of times, women judges a man, they attack versus you have to be neutral. Hear it from a fair perspective from both ends so you can sit down and see what the problem is. If you come in, if you're a man hater, and there's a couple having a problem, who you think you're going to side with? Exactly. A lot of times that wind up happening versus you got to come in, you got to be. Whenever I hear a couple, it's an issue, I always make sure it's neutral. I try to stay neutral so I can hear both parties and I can give a fair assessment. But if you're going with a prejudice, this is going to hurt your judgment. So that's going to cost you $5. What you going to do to me? Stenographer. You got, let me see your phone. What kind of pictures you be taking? She's a photographer. That ain't that porn, is it? What is that? Now they be sitting down dictating or something like that. Be going over people crime. Would they be going over the crime stuff? Ultrasound. Oh, yeah, I'm going to bring that up next. Oh, you want to go down in the water. Why you even say that then? Trying to put all that big name. Just say you want a deep sea dive. Ain't that right? I'm joking. Let's deduct the point for them guys. Them guys not honest. Yeah. So that's what you want to be. You want to do ultrasounds? That's how they hear all that woo, hear them noise and stuff like that. Ain't that right? Put all that gel on their stomach and stuff. Yeah, okay. Let's say we're gonna need that. Cause Sandy, you don't know when her and Danny gonna break out and have 4 and 5 more kids. Ain't that right? So you be ready. All right, y'all, we're gonna try to get ready, move forward. Wait on these people. Y'all remember I told y'all that Bloomberg News said that Russia had invaded Ukraine? Oh, y'all saying, oh, they don't went in. They just ain't told people. I knew they did it. I told a couple that I keep. I said, I know they did it. I said, a news story, they don't make them kind of mistakes. That's a big mistake to go and make a publication shootout saying Russia just invaded Ukraine. They shooting over that too. They just ain't gonna tell us about it. America been lying a long time. This ain't their first time telling lies. That's why you'll see all them countries jumping in like they helping America, talking about sanctions, because they don't want to go in there and get on the ground. They get on that ground, Russia gonna kill them. Niggas get cold quick. All you gotta do, let me tell you something. You take all these niggas, oh man, I go there and fight. All you need is one IQ, slide down that nigga back. Whoo, he ain't ready to go nowhere. That nigga set your behind down. All that riding time, man, it cold to death. Man, get in that tank, man, get out, everybody, I'll be sitting right, man, I ain't get out of this tank, man, please. It warm up in here too? No, I ain't get out of here. I told my friend of mine, my boy that got to meet him, I went to school, I seen him. He was out there, I remember when I first went to open camp, he was out there, we was on the back of the bus, he said, want to do something? I'm like, yes, what? He said, start shoving paper down. He said, thing hot back here. Start shoving that paper behind that seat. That thing got all smoked up. That bus driver pulled over, everybody ran out that bus. Man, everybody standing, it was cold. That man said, get out the bus. He said, it's cold as hell. He said, ain't get out this bus. He said, let the mother blow up. Man, we were freezing. Listen, he ain't get out, he sat around the bus. He said, let it blow up. We were like, he was crazy. I see him now, I say, he's still crazy. He had, well, I can't get into much. No, I don't think that leads now and then. That's what I'm trying to say. No, the goddamn, we tried to throw a golf on the train. Yeah, we couldn't because he had his foot trying to get his shoes. It was a big mess. But anyway, everybody survived. No animals were hurt during the film and the shooting of it. That was the main thing. Nobody got hurt. Yeah, them guys was spacing like that. There was another friend of mine went, they were both kind of touched by an angel. And the guy wanted to fight, and he told him, he said, I don't fight, so he said, we got to fight right at the edge of the train. Right, yeah, on the platform. He said, this is it, right here. He said, do it right here. Yeah, he said, right here. He said, do it right here. He said, one of them going down the track. You're saying, he's like, this is interesting. Yeah, it's crazy like that. So everything kind of popped off. So we tried to get him over the train, but he was he had his foot. We couldn't figure why he wouldn't go. He said, I want to get his shoes. So he had his foot trying to get his shoes off for going to the train. It was a mess. You can't get folk to work. Crazy people, that's their logic. He was trying to pull out a high top shoe. They would have had them 30, they would have wanted to come that little super high. It didn't even in town. So you got all kind of people out here. I have always been a normal kid. I always been trying to help people. How many of y'all want to be a helper? Man, just stop it. Just put your head down. How many of y'all want to be a helper? Who you want to help? Who you going to try to help? Who? The Mystery Car. Yeah. Who else? Who else? Man, all that stuff political. It ain't right. That man, the Mystery Car. Yeah. Political. Who you want to help, man? The same? What Darius said, political. Go ahead. I see why you're going to be a politician. Who y'all want to help? Everybody. Nobody. Everybody. Say yourself. Who you want to help, Buck? Buck ain't going to help himself. Who y'all want to help? You want to help your family? That's good, too. Who you want to help? I know it, joking. All right, we're going to try to move forward. But everybody, really, y'all get ready. This thing, it's a crunch. It's going to get worse out here. This stuff ain't going to get no better. At the end of the day, while we're here, we make sure we get this thing right. And try to be proponents, like I said, got to take care of our own, take care of ourselves. It's bad out here. It's going to get worse. And this thing keep getting worse and worse. Y'all will see it start to show you what people really at. A lot of people gonna start running trying to get to religion because that's the only thing gonna save people out the wire. It's just the bad part. People gonna run to the wrong religion. See, it's good to have yourself anchored before then because when you get in the crunch, people tend to make bad decisions. There's a lot of people signing houses over. A lot of people sign over insurance policy because they got in the crunch. Y'all know that? A lot of people make because crunch came. Versus you set yourself up and pre-plan before something happens. Just like with your salvation, I've been able to have a clear mind and be able to make a concise decision or a right decision to make sure this is the way I want to go. Y'all got it? Sometimes some of you been forced into stuff, and it happens in life. But you want to sit down and come out to something like your salvation. This is the first thing I would advise to any of y'all got to make sure you get right first. Make sure you get yourself ruach, spiritually settled first. That's the first thing. Then you know what makes sense for you, what's practical. A lot of times people get career. You got a lot of doctors that really don't want to be in the medical field, but they're in it. They got the expense in it. They're not for humanity, caring for people. You got a lot of people that's firefighters. They look, I jumped into the position. I mean, I just know how to do it, but this ain't really something I want to do. You got a lot of people that get in the fields and they burn out. You got a lot of people working in the fields and they got to go see psychiatrists. Because mentally they're not stable. They didn't say it to fix themselves first. You have to set yourself from the ruach, from the spiritual first. Y'all got it? That's your most, listen, you got, how many of y'all be hot, cold, sick, well? That's a lot of different attitudes. That's a lot of personality. That's a lot your body has to react to. So a lot of people can't settle themselves in transition. So first thing they have, need pills, need a doctor, need a psychiatrist, need counseling. So it's a lot that your body does. It's a lot that your mental state goes through. It's a lot these people prop your mind up and make a fool out of you about. Y'all didn't know that? These people, listen, these people write books. All they do is scam you. They go to school, read books, and sit down and diagnose people and scam them. All this stuff, I don't believe in none. I don't believe in no schizophrenia, nothing like that. Nigga just crazy. We did all the time. My mom, why you act the fool? Nigga, you crazy. That's all it was. Give you a whooping, you were good. Cut the food, they knew how to get it. They ain't give you no medicine. I got your medicine right here. Ain't that right? Tear that behind. How many of y'all did that? Parents told you act the fool, you stand up on their furniture. What they say? Oh, nigga, you crazy. They want to, come on, we gonna go to, ain't no psychiatrist, I know what you need. You don't get your behind off down in there, right? Laying on my quilt, in my room. Nigga, you done lost your mind. Ain't y'all parents, how many of y'all they took y'all to a psychiatrist? So now some of y'all, couple of y'all here coulda went, shoulda went. You know what I'm saying? But you know how it is, but stuff happens. So a lot of times these people start trying to diagnose all that new stuff, trying to tell you what you got, Ritalin. See, I come along, we heard about Ritalin. That was for white people. Y'all don't even know what Ritalin is, do you? That was studied to give a little white kid to dope them out so they sit in their desk. Henry Grady had plenty of that. That man hand went straight out, it'd be like, that man, when somebody slap it grip you and hold you. Scowl! That thing hit you and your whole body stuck. All that turtle head hit. You be good, man. Woo, how many of y'all dad done slap y'all before? But that thing real, but you had to real set your life. That thing come out and hit you, boy, you like, I know what's wrong with me, I'm straight now. That's how they get it. All photo, but they slap the piss out you. Literally, you be good. And the turtle head, that thing comes there, poof, you have a little dot in the back of your drawer. Yeah, I'm telling them all they knew what you needed. Before you go and give them some special treatment and go and got to talk to somebody because your whole life messed up. No, all that stuff there, people, let me tell you, that's TV. All that stuff is TV. This is life. That's everybody. Let me tell you something for everybody. People look for reasons for excuses. This is life. Like, listen, life is fair when things are working for you. Life is not fair when things are not. It's life. People are dead, so it ain't, are you dead? No. It's some people say it's not fair. So should you die because some other people feel like it's not fair that you living? No, I'm gonna keep living. And when my time comes, I'm going to die. It's life. You learn to embrace it and accept it. Everybody here got differences. Nobody controls how their life is going to come out in some manners. Whether you have a father and a mother, whether you just have a father, whether you just have a mother, or whether you're raised by a grandparent, whether you're raised by an aunt, whether you're adopted, these are things that's handed to you in life. And you got to learn how to adjust. Otherwise, you'll be behind. Right. There's life. Things will happen. You'll get molested. You'll get robbed. You'll get beat up. You'll get bullied. What you do? Go see a psychiatrist. Take medication. Turn to an alcoholic. These are choices that you make. Or you can learn how to combat it, and you become a person that's a proponent for how the right way and how things should go. You know, I watch a lot of y'all in here, deal pickles. You're going to run your whole life over something happened to you one time in your life, 5 in your life, and this thing, it doesn't determine your whole life versus you make change, you become a better person. If everything I went through affected me, I wouldn't be here now. I could be on crack. I could be homeless. I could be a drunk. I could be a crackhead. No, I smoke hemp. That's how I know I'm normal. And no animals are hurting during the filming of me smoking hemp. You see that? But I mean, people, and I want to say that to people because I have never seen so many misdiagnosed people. It was up to me. A lot of y'all niggas wouldn't even have a TV. I don't watch everything. I just can't watch everything. Because I'm telling you, a lot of stuff play with your mind. Them Dr. Phil, I was never a fan of Dr. Phil. Y'all ain't seen Dr. Phil. Everything I can. Who talked about Dr. Phil? Have I talked about him before? Y'all heard what they have now? Oh, the staff done came out now complaining. Saying, oh, the whole show racist. It's targeted for racism. If I had a raw, somebody who could have thought me out these situations. Oh, the crew, the people that work with, boy, they done came out. They want to go class action suit. They said the whole show is toxic. These niggas love Dr. Phil and Oprah. My niggas, they fight me. I know they do. I watch them niggas. I say, nigga, face ball up. They don't like me talking about candy liquor. We know why I don't watch a lot of these shows, because they're not productive for us. A lot of time when you watch stuff, you got to be able to watch it from a viewpoint to where it doesn't affect you. I got people here, they follow him, they'll fall in love with the character. These characters, they'll make something lunatic. The people that play the character wind up having to get psychotic help. A lot of these people that play these characters, look, I'm psychotic. A lot of these people y'all love, they psychotic. Johnny Depp, retard. Nicolas Cage, I like him, retard. Only reason I watch him, I seen him in real. The man's a retard. How many of y'all ain't ever seen what's that Nicolas Cage in an interview? Straight retard. Mental retard from another planet. When he acting. He is a nut. Johnny Depp, these folks don't brush their teeth, they don't take baths. They total lunatic. They take out with the whole. When they get in the show, they engulf it so much, they become the character, even when it's over with. See, that's why I try to teach how to. Mike, I say, what poor cat? I hope he ain't know why acting, boy. Boy, they got a cucumber with their name on it. I told them, everything ain't good for everybody. I'm telling you, man, listen, everything ain't good for everybody. These people engulf and pull you in, man. You gotta, listen, you gotta know how to distinguish between reality and fiction. And a lot of these people, they don't know how to separate them. So they wind up emboldening reality with fiction. And before you know it, they're in straight chaos. I can help all y'all out. Y'all let me know. Anyone y'all wanna know if you're crazy, talk to me and I'll tell you. Now these folks here, they act like they'll come to me. Preacher, am I crazy? No. Preacher said I'm all right, I know it. You finna tell a nigga they crazy, they sitting out scratching and fiending? No. I done seen that on a show before. Yeah, that right. My mama ain't raised no fool. Nigga scratching and fiending and standing out to my preacher. Am I normal? If you came at me, what you think? You think I'm gonna ask one of y'all, am I normal? Never. That's crazy. Why would you be asking somebody, are you normal? You have a right to have a different opinion or feeling. That don't make you abnormal. That's dumb. Who determines whether or not something, I'm talking about something practical. We're not talking about something stupid where you crawl up on the pews now. You're a nutcase, but you are open to feelings. You are open to emotion. You're a human being. Nobody don't have no patent on that. Sit around and buy that food. Sometimes I start crying. Why? My stomach be hurt. Nigga, you normal. Get something for your stomach. Maybe you think about somebody who died in your family. You're human. You're open to emotion. You get a cup, put a cup right there, start pouring water. Cup overrun with water. Do the cup need a psychiatrist? No, it's just full. You can't be full? How many people take the cup to the psychiatrist? How many get medical attention for the cup? No. the cup is full. When the cup stops being full, what'll happen? It'll stop pouring over, right? Then when you stop becoming full, guess what happened? I need a psychiatrist. I'm an Omo Mill psychiatrist shop. They call kick a nigga. Even if you white. Well, I know it's called kick a nigga on white. I said, I kick anybody. The nigga just get you in. Kick him right in the chest. Poof, they hit the ground. How you feel? And that's how they feel. Say, you normal. And it's ouch. See, you feel. You normal. Y'all all right? I'm a proponent for helping people. People make a fool out of us. People play us. Everybody shake us down for money. People make you feel like you psychiatrist. How am I supposed to feel? I've lost something. Something's missing. There are goals, ambition. I can't meet them at the time. So it's normal for me to be unhappy. That's not normal. You need to go. The person telling you it is normal. That's crazy. Why wouldn't that be normal? Why would I be excited and happy with myself if I missed the mark? Right. I failed a test. I'm disappointed with myself. You might need to take some medication. No, I might need to study so I can get the answers right next time. And I'm pissed because I thought I had it. That's normal. So I got folks in there. These pastors finna go get 1-800, find a psychiatrist. There ain't nothing wrong with y'all. I can tell every one of y'all. Who in here want to know they're crazy? Hey, that's right. Who in there right now? Adele? Them shoes wore that time she had them. I tell you, what was that on that thing? I see something sticking out. What is a stick man on that? It ain't true that stick man on them shoes was crazy though. But see, you gotta help people. Sometimes shoes need help. All right, take your shoes off and see they go somewhere by themselves. They need somebody to put some foot in them, innit? Put some foot in them. That's all they need. Folks need put some foot in them so they can get going. Why people don't want this kind of help? How much did it cost y'all? Free to sit down and think about. How many of y'all felt like you may be too emotional? How many think you might have, probably needed to talk to somebody? I'm not saying to be funny. Guess what? You are an individual that's made up based off of ideals, experiences, and difficulties and disappointment, other things, and that shaped you. That don't make you abnormal. That's just how you're reared and how you wired. Why are you going to sit around and let somebody try to change you to be like them? They might not work for you. That being honest, a lot of times people get messed up for trying to be like somebody else versus that the way we were all reared and how we deal with things shape us. That's who you are. That's your individuality. So you may be say you always liking people. Okay. You hateful nigga. I ain't got no reason to walk around hating people because of you. You got some people that's kind of hateful and vindictive simply because a lot of things happen to them. Yeah, that's how they wired. So sometimes there are things you can change, you can correct, but there are things about you don't let people take away your individuality. Sometimes people will take too much away from you. Y'all got it. Right, man? You don't let anybody sit down and try to psychiatry me. You'll mess me up. Have me right here talking bonjour. All that old kind of funny stuff. Isn't that right? Have me around here putting jelly all on women's stomach with that thing. What that little thing here? With that photography thing on their stomach. Not that that's abnormal now. Why just don't put the ear on there? That old school. That's what we used to do. They had folk put your ear on their stomach. Man, about buying those stenography. How much that thing cost? That $1,100,000 million. I ain't no money on no junk like that. Man, what your daddy told you? You told me you want to buy a stenography thing or that $1,150 million. Man, you folk not buying that junk. Rudy, what your daddy say? Don't get in the game. See, it's some folks gonna need to get it. See, it's some folks need some help. Now, I ain't against all these psychiatrists. Now, y'all ain't heard me now. I don't fight everybody. Rudy, we on commercial break. No, Rudy, we wasn't talking about no game. How you came up with a game? That man said, I said, Dad, you got that stenography thing, listen to that stomach. He said, my dad tell me, get out the game. Get out the game. Rudy, you off the chain, Rudy. But see, that make you up. But Call somebody when you leave. Like I said, if you don't get help, now it is something that some stuff that's not normal. That's not normal now. That's not individuality right there. See, y'all got to recognize individuality when you realize little medication. It's a medication help now. I'm not against all medication. Some people need medication. Y'all hear me? I'm telling you, I had an aunt years ago. They said she'd be in the bed. She by married. I clear up by married that same bloodline. And they said she'd put her, they say, to strap her to the bed. Said she'll prop every one of them loose. Be walking around the house. They had to strap her down. Yeah. They had to strap her down, strap her to the bed. Listen, they walk around. Blue said next few minutes, said she walking through the house, all the strap broke. Now that nigga there, I'm telling you, I had a frying pan for her. I had to stop all that food. When I strap, and I know these things tight. This for you now. Pop back out that room one more time. I be sitting right there over that skillet. Soon as she popped around them, scowl! Now if you get up, I know you really crazy. And I'm finna go. That's right. I ain't swinging no more. I'm finna leave him. You got folk, but this man, she was that crazy, man. They had to strap her down like that. So homegirl pop every strap on that bed, man. She be walking through the house. I don't play like that. That's when you leave the house. Because you got to know them folks serious. So you really like this house, don't you? This is where you want to be. I'm going to leave. You know what you going to do, grab them? No. You don't grab people just broke every scrap on the bed that held them down. Y'all young people don't know about that. So that's how it be back then. You didn't have all that. Black folk couldn't go to no doctors. In the 1920s and 30s, niggas couldn't just be going to no doctors, in it. You had heart doctor. You had a horse doctor come see. Same folk deliver the heart, deliver the stuff, the mute. Them folk help children too. They have a hospital one made for black people. Black folk didn't start going to hospital, they went up north. All these jokers back, these jokers ain't never seen no circumcision. I'm here be like, damn, my boy, my kid been circumcised. Yeah, they have that. We ain't go to no hospital. Everything they did right there at the house. Yep. Some of these jokers here, they been cut by a rock. And somebody sneezed. Don't even worry about it. Can't man, somebody got a rock. Hold on. You done. You done. You man, you missing a leg. I might give y'all one for this one. I might, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all, now somebody want to try to diagnose me, but I ain't standing for it. All right, y'all ready? Who is that, Humpback? Humpback, tell us something normal. He need help. You met a nice lady lately? You ain't met no women. He thinking. Now, had you met one or not really? What's the same old? Who think is Tupac always the same old song? What? He said that's the joint. Have you met anybody? You met a woman lately? So how long has it been? He said neighbor got beat up with one. Oh, the neighborhood girl. How's she coming? What happened to her? I thought she was a good girl. She ain't had no chemistry, she was just kind of dry. Did you meet her? Yeah, that's tight. That can go a lot of different ways. That can go a lot of different ways. I was thinking about it. What I'm hoping next is that you met her at the Mojave Desert. If not, we got a lot of explaining to do in it. I'm going to watch y'all. They off the chain. All right, we're going to get ready to move on. Y'all ready to try to learn something?
Yes, sir.
MJ, what team you on? Who team? Oh, my goodness. Kayla, who you with? Boy, your future's shot. That man future. Where your wife at? She ain't going for this. Your wife on the same team with you? Nah, says you know you'll see that team going. Team 6. We'll see what y'all do. Then you know you got to listen to them stories about them whole humpback be mean too. That part of the kingdom work right there. Oh, he said they true. I'm sure it is. All right, we're gonna get ready to sign. Good to have Big Lee back. Come on, Big Lee. Y'all ready? Hold on for a minute. Niggas, I was out of here. I ain't hear all that when I was gone. Oh, don't try it. Don't try it. Y'all joker full of junk. You get a psychiatrist. You get a psychiatrist. You get a psychiatrist. They're like, start passing that psychiatrist on y'all. And Lydia, good to have you back too, sweetie. All right, y'all ready? All right, come on. Most High Kudashaba in the Shem of Yahushua HaMashiach. I do for all you've done and render unto us for this opportunity to be Yaakov upon Yeshem. Baraka us and grant us knowledge, information prevalent for Yeshua. Lamed us and grant us your Ruach HaKadosh to seal us unto the human redemption. Let your Pania upon us and be our encampment and our protection. Without you, we can do nothing. I do for the Kasid, which is the Khan, the favor that you granted unto us to give this opportunity to seek you with all. Ask you to be a baraka to those on the sound of my voice and those that are here, that we might transform and be the arm of which you seek in these last and Rosh Yamin. We allow unto you that you will barak us according to the berith you shabbat unto the Abbath, that you will recover their benim, even unto us to restore us before it's everlasting too late. Baraka those with a made-up lob to seek you, to commit their whole understanding unto you, their whole doings and beings, that we might be Yasha before it's everlasting too late. Search us and see if there be any Rasha Darak. Cast it from us and lead us into Arak everlasting. Let the debar of our paw, which are the words of our mouth, let the meditation of our lobs, which is of our hearts, be acceptable in your own. And as we prepare to move further, we allow that you take full control, that you get the Tahalim, the Kabud, and the Kabad. In the Shem of Yahushua HaMashiach, we allow. Let us all say, Amen. All right, here we go. That's how this going to work out. All right. Make sure we get this thing right, correct? That's right. Make sure we get it right while we're on this side. It might seem like a simple or small thing to be here, but make no mistake, it's all because Mr. Yahuwah predicated. He allowed us to be here. If he saw fit, we wouldn't be here living, or even had a law of mind to even be here, to be able to comprehend. So sometime along the way, he'll allow us to see people fall away or turn aside out the path, just so we'll consider the mind you have is good for the day. Y'all got, that's why when we come down our servitude, how we should call him, prostrate ourselves, and what we call worship before him, we try to do it in a manner that's acceptable in his own, so he'll keep us around. Y'all got it? Let's look at something since we made that statement. Romans 15:4. Listen.
For whatever Nikatab before.
Whatever was written before.
Nikatab for our lamed.
It was written to show us. Isn't that right? To instruct us. So.
That we through endurance and the Nakum of the Ketubim.
And consolation, a prize of the writings.
Might have tikva.
That's right. So anything we're going to get is going to come through from the writings. Right? So we start to look at that. Let's look at something right quick. Let's see Romans chapter 12, verse 1. Romans, since we're here. That's tight. I wrote that down, so I guess I'm going to go with that too, huh? All right, Romans 12 and 1. That done hemp is strong. Not hemp, but no, it's good. We'll leave it though. Yeah, that thing be like I could taste it going down my done throat. Anybody feel like I could taste it? I don't know, just me. It ain't hemp though. Cause I'll be relaxed. All right, Romans 12:1, listen.
I beseech you, therefore, Akim, by the
urge you.
rakam of Elohim,
Yes, my
that you present your bodies a kai zabak, kadash, acceptable unto Elohim, which is your reasonable service.
Well, let's see what it said. Now, here I am. I urge you, for Pasik, my Akim, by the mercy, what did he put? Rakam of Elohim, who present your bodies. What did he put Pasah? It is a woo. Oh my goodness. A living and Kudash Zabak. Did he use Zabak? Kabar. Let's see what this is. I'm looking at, I said Zabak, because Zabak would be the slaughter, a sacrifice, or an offering, but here they use a different word. And that's important for us because if they're using a different word, we want to see what does it mean so we'll understand what is he asking us to do. From what we know about Zabak, is he telling us to present our body to be killed? And to be slaughtered? Because they told us living. So we want to try to look at it. We had different offerings. So like we had different washings. So the washings were different based upon what we were doing. The washing we would have did before we ate would have been different than the washing we would have did before we presented our zabak. Y'all got it? That would have been with just the washing of the hands. Y'all got it? So there's other things, just like when the Kohan went in, he'd have washed his flesh. Y'all got it? So there's a difference based upon what we're doing, okay? So since he told us to present our body as a living sacrifice, we want to know what did he tell us to do. Carbon. Carbon. Is it going to fall under the Greek? Appreciate it. Give them a second. They got to get it. But for us, we want to understand it. Y'all got it? It's nothing we can do if we don't know. Everything we have, people say like behaviors are taught behaviors. I tell you what happened. There are taught behaviors, okay? There are also behaviors that people will take on because they haven't been taught. So it's dangerous on either end. Some behaviors taught are dangerous. Some behaviors untaught are dangerous. Y'all got it? Because there hadn't been a code, a rule established to designate what it is we do. We talked about, again, let's see the hands. Can we trace them? Let me see you trace them. So now, let me see you trace it. Let me see you trace it. So we trace it because you got something you can follow now. That's right, you got a pattern. So we don't set something in front of us, how do we know? Y'all got it. And that's what we've been doing for years. We've been following something, we had a pattern. We had something we can follow. Something we can trace to make sure it's right. Now what if I told you the hand you just traced was wrong? Based off my belief. My belief wouldn't condemn you. Because you had something you can follow that you can clearly know whether or not it's right versus a person's opinion. Now let's see you trace without having the hand. See, now I can tell you wrong. But guess what? It's a chance you could be right. But because neither one of us can really say, because there's nothing sat down, that's open to opinion. But when you trace your hand, that's not open to opinion. Now we deal with something that's been validated fact. Got it? That's our goal. Everything that we're trying to do, we're trying to make sure we fact checked it. So we know when we get questioned, we get pulled. If a person tries to condemn us, then we know what's right. Y'all got it? That's the purpose. A lot of times, why condemnation come in? Because we know it's wrong. Why did Adam and Ka'ur go and hide? They knew it was wrong. They knew they broke the pattern. A pattern was set. I know he set a pattern. It makes no sense. I said, let us make Ish in after hour and let him have. The only way for him to have it, I have to give it to him. Then he knows. He's knowledgeable. Then I know he can operate in it. So now when he breaks that pattern, guess what? The condemnation comes in. He knows I'm wrong. But when I'm following the pattern, nobody condemns us. Y'all got us. How they beat us out in this society today, they gave us information, but they didn't give us no pattern to follow. This book is not enough. This is not enough. It's not enough. If it was enough, the eunuch should have been asking for each to do what was it? I need something to follow. Why was the eunuch asking for somebody to follow? I need somebody to follow. I need somebody to show me. I have information. I just don't know what to do with the information. Now, I mean, people got information compiled and comprised. They don't know what they're doing with it because nobody showed them. Okay? Okay. Let's see what happened. Korban. Korban is how they say and pronounce it. Korban. Something brought near the altar. A sacrificial present. Okay. Oblation that is offered, offering. So we see oblation that is offered, offering, or just an offering. Because you have free will offerings, sacrificial offerings. So this one based out, let me say that again, please, sir. So this is the root. Let's see the root, please, sir. So it's all going to kick back to the coup. To approach, casually, what's that? Cautiously, bring near for whatever purpose. Y'all hear this? So you got to proceed with caution. That makes a difference. When we came to people following him, we want to make sure it was something acceptable. That makes sense now when he told you, I present you therefore, brethren, I king, urge you that you present your bodies, your basal, we say basal body, a living sacrifice. I'm sure the reason why the name changed for it because we're presented in a different manner now. And he's saying something that Elohim will accept. So what do? We pray about it, make sure, Lord Jesus, I hope you like it. How you get it? God, Jesus, I don't know, but I'm just, please, pretty please with chair on top. So that's how they train us in that kind of sense. Versus, we have a book that's descriptive to tell us. One would just pray about it. Just got to pray. Because no man ain't known the mind of the Lord. That's exactly right. He said that he might instruct him. He didn't say we didn't because when we take in the writings, this is clearly his thinking. This is his mind. How you gonna? If I don't know his mind, how you make a statement and say, "Let this mind be in you, which also in him"? But no man ain't known his mind. Mm. So you just set me up for failure. Versus he was saying that he might instruct him. Y'all got it. So and then he told him we did have the mind of the Mashiach, which are a mind to follow patterns. Y'all got it. He was a ben. A ben typically follows the pattern of the Abba, which is of the Father. Why wouldn't he? We're the only people now come up now, our kids are go a totally different way. We'll grow, we say, I don't want you to do that. I want you to do something different. We kind of break protocol for them. The craft they took was the craft of the Father, who was that craft of his father, and the craft of that father. Now we always send kids totally different. Growing up in the field, first thing I want y'all in the field. You need to go somewhere and go. Now everybody got to get back to the field. Mm-hmm. Now look, all of folks, bro, I hated the country. I hated picking potato. I hated popping. I hated shooting peas. Man, nigga got a whole bed sheet full of peas. All day. Listen, man. These folks don't know about waking up in the morning. You shut it. Listen, I can smell them things. They get under your nails. Your hand is green under him. You shut. You just hit the bottom of the pan. They finally get enough. They stop making noise. And then somebody come. Girl, you want some peas? You get some peas. That's why I said, no, I want to get. You get them peas. Them children pigs. I want to grab that thing. You better get your behind out of here. You're not finna get these peas. I bust my behind in here peas. And they just hand them out to folks. You want some peas too? Come on, peas. You're like, nigga, is you serious? That's why I cussed them out. I used to cuss them out. I was cussing professionally too. 2-3 cussing. They used to tell me, this is your mouth. I was pissed. Man, I gotta have them folks work you and get this stuff where you like, man, I've been here all day. The whole day. Listen, they leaving the whole day. Listen, you better not go do nothing. Don't break rank. Pop them peas all day. Look, they get home afternoon, you get your hour or two outside before it get dark. You pick, who remember this stuff? I ain't making this stuff. Listen, man, your whole bed sheet tied. Listen, tied up, they drop pea. You open that thing. We in the garage. They got it though. You sitting here looking at it. What we supposed to do with that? Hey, y'all gonna pick it. Hey, shell peas? I'm like, man, I'm from Atlanta. We don't do, we go to the store. I'm trying to figure, y'all niggas ain't got no store down here. Cause surely there's stuff in the store by now. No, you the starter. Them folks, listen, that's your whole summer day. When PE come, that's your day right now. They'll say you about an hour, but they will give you about an hour, like prison. Let you go outside for an hour and play. Man, look, you have to absorb so much outdoors because you done. When you get through with this, y'all got to take a bath. And everybody trying to be the first nigga. Because, this tug getting filled one time. Well, I done bathed in milk. That's what I just told myself. This milk with cinnamon on top. The water been left. Listen, in the country, it's milk. When they get through the first cup nigga, and them country nigga foot is crooked. It ain't straight. When them country niggas lay it on the side, you get that thing, man, you in milk. You wipe it, and you know this really ain't working. But I got to do it and get out of here. Hurry up, get out of here. Like, goodness. You think I want to play in here? I want just as bad as you want me out of here. They tell you, hurry up. They want to rush you. Hurry up, got that milk. So somebody got to get in there. Well, rough. Y'all kids don't get to enjoy all that stuff. But you know, like that ringworm, all that, don't wash your hair with soap. Man, we ain't learned about no. In the country, you had that white bar soap. You'll lose it in the milk, it hit the floor. When it hit the floor, spow, hit those, shoot up on the sink. You got to get it up, just try to rub what you can off of. That soap still good. You got soap, you just put in your hair like this, wash your hair with milk. When I wrote the book of Shalom, he talking about all that, talking about tea, light, milk, and all that. I said, man, I took a bath in that milk. Dang, listen, man, the country rough, but I ain't never get ringworm. Whole time down there. All that stuff, folks, get kids touch the ring. We made that where all of us should have had ringworm. He keep country folk. Because he know, y'all some dumb folk. I got to keep y'all. Y'all do some dumb stuff. I mean, this country folk, they just plain simple like that. But we made it. Anybody used to bathe that? One tub fill up. That got that. That got that. Listen, and that was a growth. We started in the foot tub. Now, when you take a bath in that bucket, nigga, you done had one then. That thing in the middle of the kitchen floor. You like, should we be bathing right here? The stove right there in the refrigerator. Right at the kitchen. That's the back, man, in the country. Foot tub, I can tell you, am I making this stuff up? Foot tub right here in the floor. And if you look down to the crack, the dog down there, they'll watch you. Yeah, they know y'all nigga dropped something in that little bag. Listen, you can look through the floor and see the dog back under the house. Y'all ain't come on like that for real? Boy, listen, all I do is just cuss. I got beat so bad. They used to beat me so bad. They say, your mouth. I said, just send me home. Send me back. I just want to get home. I want them to be so pissed, like send him back there. They said, his mouth. I hated it, boy. I hate them country niggas take off running. You can't see them but the bottom of their foot, they'll disappear. You like these big foot niggas done left me out here. I got to walk by myself. So I'm cussing when I get home. I'm getting a beat. They go tell Tony cussing. Anybody gonna check? They knew I was cussing. Nobody had that. Yep, he been cussing. But I cuss up. I wanted out the country so bad. Looked like he left me down there longer. I hated to play. But you know what? You learn some good values though. Once you get through fighting the system, you had to just break the city life and realize they just had a real plain, easy way of doing stuff. I just came from a more complicated way. The city people, they ain't speak. Y'all know that you don't speak. You know, the country folk don't play that stuff. But you walking the house, that folk, I might walk in the house one time. That folk said, I heard them folk tell me, they said, They said, your grandson don't even speak. My guy said, Tony! I said, come on, I forgot, what's going on? He said, something wrong, I'm trying to figure out. He said, you didn't speak? I said, I said to myself, like, was I supposed to? But I waited, kind of like, there might be a trick question. I'm trying to figure out, why was I speaking? You walking the house, you don't think about it. You going in the house, I wouldn't think about them people. No, you got to speak. Them folks knock you out. I had embarrassed my granddad. He was pissed. Them folks like, your grandson don't even have to speak, huh? My granddad, they put the man on stuff, look like, knock you, I'll kill you out here in front of these folks. You know, them old folks didn't play that stuff. They get caught up by other grown folks. Look at your grandson just do what he want to do, which I did. But it wasn't their business. So now, we try to just get back to what we got to start looking at, how to present our offerings. These bodies we have, we're gonna look at present them as an offering now, okay? Now, this something we're gonna pray about? Now what I need to find out, where Can I get this information? This is a question. This is where I'm at. This is me. I'm looking. Now, here I am. I urge you, our king, by the Kasih, Rekam of Elohim, who present your bodies a living and a Kodash. Come on. This is what we're looking at now. Acceptable. I mean, I like it. I like it. It's exactly right to shake your head, because he never asked you about what you like. Now, that's going to be your second question. I need y'all to tell me, what will you use to condemn me? Because I just said I like my offering. Now, he has one that he's saying that's acceptable. I feel like I know what's acceptable. So we have a difference of opinion, okay? Without me going so deep. There is book for this, okay? There is book for this. So we have two questions. Okay, what's our first question? Well, no, not what would I find to be. How do I know to accept? This is me. I'm trying to offer this. What do? Do I pray? What do I dance? Do the Holy Ghost dance? I mean, what do we do? We need to know, because as simple as it is, we need to know what it is, because this is the key right here. If he just told me, all right, I urge you, Akeem, by the Rekam, or say Elohim, who present your bodies a living Kodash sacrifice. This is your intelligence service. I left something out, didn't I? Did I leave anything out? That's tight, huh? What did I leave out? That's the whole key right there, except with Elohim. So how would I find out what he accepts? Huh? What I'm going to compare my offering with? Because I like mine. But then, that's what I think. I feel like this is good. So your second one going to be, what do I find, or what can you find that's based? Hold on, are you looking this up? No. Okay, there's no book. I just want to make sure no book right now. Because I know last time you was working the book and the phone. Wide open. Oh, should I be telling Basha them better, or the bishop? Or somebody said, but so who's going to answer these questions? On the first question. Did y'all get the first one? I'm trying to find, if it's his, if I'm supposed to give it to him, where can I go to look at to tell me what he accepts? I know what y'all might be thinking, but maybe I won't do that one. I scrap one out the way right quick, because I know they're probably gonna go do it. So I'm gonna see if you do it first. I ain't gonna hold it against you bad. I ain't gonna hold it against you. 'Cause I know what you're thinking, but you still ain't gonna get it. 'Cause if you put it down now, I want to see who put it down first. Somebody gonna put it down. I'm gonna say, no, put it down. Then I'll explain to you why that wouldn't have been a good one. That's what I do. I ain't gonna just tell you it ain't, 'cause it ain't what I like, right? That don't make sense, is it? We right back to telling you about your hand, and you drawing it, 'cause it's gonna be a matter of opinion, right? And you feel like you were just the right. If I asked y'all to draw your hand out, you felt like you were right. That's why you done it, right? You did it to the best of what you felt like your knowledge was, right? Of your hand and what you've done, but you see clearly you were off. So you don't need me to come along and give you something. I'd be off too. Then both of us off, right? So it's gonna be of a necessity that we make sure we know what we're doing, right? So now the man just told me to present him a sacrifice. Who's going to answer this? Second question, I think what I got is good. I like what I got. So that's two of them y'all got. That's two questions. You said it's not. Number two is, I was saying for me doing it, I like what I got. I think what I got is good. There's book that go back to tell me about why there could be a difference on my thinking. So I put a lot of information out there then. Unless I don't say nothing, I just say question, and someone raises their hand. Question. See, there go Boston. Now Boston got to answer it. You got to answer it. The one I just got right now, who's challenging? I just said question, you raise your hand saying you're going to answer it. They're going to challenge you now. The one I just got right now. No, the third one. They challenge him. So they challenge, team 6 going to challenge you, Boston, and team 2. And team 3 going to challenge you. And 5. Oh, yeah, and the sweet little jailbird, they're going to challenge you, too. You don't answer? Oh, no. I said unless I just throw something and say question and see if y'all just jump and answer. Ryan had started, tell them, Ryan, they can do it, they trying it. Ryan said, don't do it, don't talk about that. All right, so y'all got y'all 2 questions. Yes, sir. Ace. What we got? Huh? I appreciate that so much, too. Somebody called Dexter. I appreciate it, too. Keep in mind this. Why that bad? He said Dexter looking at his grandmama Bible. These kids be watching. They be watching. That's right. Y'all look on them. We can't let them get by. So y'all, let me ask y'all this. Who's going to answer question 1? We got 1 back there. So we get everybody now who's going to answer. Who's answering question 1? So we just got team 1, team 2. And 2. Well, I'm finding out first, team, on question 1, who's all going to answer? We need to know so we can get it in. Team 1 and team 2 are going to answer question 1. Are there any challengers for question 1? Team 1 and team 2 is going to answer it. Who's going to challenge? What y'all doing? Y'all challenging? First question, where will I find to tell me about the offering? Because he just told me to present mine to him, then he told me acceptable. So that means I need to be able to find where can I get it from? Because we've all heard this as Christian, whatever, but let's just be honest, how we really did comparables to find out what is exactly that he wants? You got what I'm saying? Because I mean, you could say that, and for me, I said, I feel like mine is good. Is there a book, is there a writing that can condemn my judgment of me saying, I think mine is good? And I haven't used what he's given me to compare it against. You got what I'm saying? It'd be different if I say it's good if I'm doing it based upon what he's already given me a description for. Y'all got what I'm saying? So I'm trying to put this in a way where it's not too obvious, but at the same time, it's stuff you know. So y'all think about it. So let me get it straight. Question 1, we got team 1, team 2 answering. And team 6 are answering it. Are there any challenges for question 1? So let me see how many hands we y'all got. Let me see. Team 6, y'all challenging. Let me see the hand. How many hands? It's a lot of hands. They challenge you. Yes. So question 1. Oh, my sweet little jailbird. Where my mook at? We'll keep your eyes on him. All right, who we got? Y'all challenging. Who we challenging? Y'all gonna challenge, see? No, you all right. Y'all challenging. Y'all on? All right. So this is what we got. We got sweet little jailbirds, and we got We Are the Future. Number 7, they are challenging team 6 for question 1. Okay? Question 2, I feel like mine is right. Mine is good. This is me just giving y'all a figure of speech. I have not looked at the descriptions, but I feel like mine is good. Now, there is book that will come in to tell me why that wouldn't be good. I'm trying to word it in a way to kind of help y'all. At the same time, not give y'all too much. That's on question 2. Okay? Y'all got question 2. Now, I already went over question 2 again now. So who's answering question 2? Team 6 is going to answer question 2. Who else going to answer? Team 5 going to answer question 2. Who else going to answer? All right. Yeah. Yeah, we just went over. Y'all were talking again. Oh, no, I got you. 1, 2, and 6. That's it. So y'all can't, hold on. Question 1 and question 2. So y'all coming late. Well, y'all got to hurry up, so y'all got to make up y'all mind. All right, so team 5 is answering question 1. So this is for question 2 now. Who's answering question 2? Team 1, team 5, team 4, team 6, and team 2. Y'all got it? Team 6, team 2, team 4, team 5, team 1. And who's going to challenge? Who's challenging 2? Anybody challenging the second question? There's one person. What about the other? What 3 doing? Y'all watching? Yeah. All right, y'all go. The time finna run out on y'all. We on question 2 now. Oh, all right, hold on. We got sweet little jailbird. What y'all got? Y'all gonna challenge? Y'all challenge 6. All right, we got sweet little jailbirds are challenging 6. So y'all got that. So we got the challenges in now because I got to move on. So team, y'all got 1, 2 question, and now we're gonna move on. Okay. Hello, what y'all got? Question 2. All right, number 3, y'all gonna answer question 2. So we got team 2 is gonna answer question 2. Team 3, I'm sorry. Team 3 is gonna answer question 2. What y'all want? Yes, sir. What was kind of, I remember. I ain't getting no, yeah, Boston. They want to challenge you on question 3. No book right now. But you raise your hand. I said I would do a question. Okay, if your answer wrong, then they get their point. Challenging? Hey, bro, yeah. Hello, what'd you say you want to do? He said he want to challenge. So, hey, team 6, they want to challenge you twice for that. He said he want to challenge you twice to put up 4 fingers. All right. So y'all got it. So team 3 is preparing to answer. So this is important for us, again, because we're looking at trying to do something that he will accept. Okay? That's our goal. All right? That's our goal. What we've done over the past in our lives, we've just lived to some codes of ethics that we've gotten from Christianity. We really didn't get booked for it. That's how we got to Sunday worship. We were duped. We don't believe it. We were. They gave us just enough book to make us think that everything we were doing was booked. And now we got to go through and we read. We got to make sure, do we really understand what he's asking us to do? That's what's important for us. It ain't about trying to be smart than other people. It's about making sure we got command of subject, because we don't, then we're going to fail. We won't be no different than no Christian, non-denomination, nobody else. That's not just to run them down, because, we don't, it's not said a lot of times, but even people with Christianity and with non-denomination, other religion, there are people that have an intent. People do have an intent. It's just unfortunate that other people play a part on doing the damage to people. I don't know anybody that say, you know what, man, I'm going to go to church so I can fail. I'm going to go to church so I can burn in hell. I'm going to go to church so I can't be saved. Typically they're going because they're looking for answers, unanswered questions. They're looking to solve the mystery of why they're in such condemnation, or why they have so many hurts, or why things don't work out. They feel like there's not a blockage, but maybe a gap. And they're trying to fill that gap with hoping the answers will come if I just listen to the preacher and hear the word. And along the way, people kind of condense them down and fool them and give them a little makeshift patch and make them think that something's better when it's actually not. So now they live this years of lies. Then when the lies really get to a herd and the head on them, they crash, then guess what they say? I'm done with it. I'm done with it. We don't want that to be us. We don't, and it can happen. Everybody that quit and walked off weren't people that just wasn't fully intended to be there. There's some people that had all intent. They had the desire to do it, but things happen. And before you know it, they gone. I ain't talking about here, I'm talking about period. Anywhere. It can happen to you. So we're trying to make sure we get this right. Y'all got it? That makes sense. I just want to make sure, I don't want to lie about it. You could be in the right thing and still be going wrong. Don't fool yourself on, well, I couldn't be a Christian. You know, some people, I ain't never been a Christian. If you ain't been right, you've been a Christian. I mean, if Christianity is wrong, if you ain't been right, then you've been a Christian. That just basically just mean wrong. Won't just put it on being a Christian. You can be in the way and still be wrong. Y'all got it. And that's what we're trying to make sure we don't repeat that cycle again. So he asked us to do something. I want to make sure we properly understand it. Got it? All right, we got everybody in. Oh, y'all finna write it now? Here we are again, 12 and 1. I'll read down a little bit more. Now, here I am. I urge you, my king, by the Rikam of Elohim, who present your bodies a living and a kudash korban, acceptable to Elohim. So what he said, we're approaching cautiously, right? Causatively.
It was causatively.
Causatively.
Yeah.
Well, look it up. Let's look it up. Causatively. Let me see what they're going to be. I'm thinking caution like. Did you give it a function as an agent or a cause? Effective or operating as a cause or an agent, causative bacteria of cholera. What'd you say? Cholera. You can call her in the morning. You could call her at night. Whoa, Jesus will never say no. Old people will never. Y'all remember that old song? Y'all remember that? You can call him in. You can't say like old people. He never say no. He never say. That's why you where you at. Trying to be all pretty. Expression, caution. See that? They ain't putting that on me. Ain't know what they were talking about. Basically, getting back to expression, caution. Know how to That not come. It's close enough. If you cause it right, it'll give you a sensation. Causation. Let's look at that. Being linguistic form. So it's going to deal with languages. Now you got to put T-I-O. Oh, yeah, you got it right. Huh? Definition. The action of causing something. A relationship between cause and effect. Casualty, plural, what do you say? Caution, causation. I don't know. White folks just make up stuff. They ain't got nothing better to do. The act of causing something. Okay, let's go back. All right, y'all got your answers in? Hello? We have all our answers submitted. We have them in. You got them. Also, you cannot go over and argue with the referee and the readers. You will lose a point. Going back to that argument and try to take something. These are your answers you wrote down, so they ain't wrote them down. You submitted them. Let me get that back right quick. What's getting it back right quick? You done had a day and a month to write it. All right, so all challenges are in. There was no challenges for number 2. Yes, sir. Somebody. So what happened now? I ain't hear what he say. They already had. Oh, wow. He said, yeah. All right, challenge it closed. Challenge it closed now then. Are y'all ready? All right, question 1. What was question 1? Hold on for a minute. I got a question. What we got your side? Who? Who's the referee? The young ladies over there sitting over there. Well, they actually reading the questions and keeping up with who doing what. And then I got some people going here and try to blackmail them and try to fight them and try to change answers at the last minute. So, team 1, team 2. Somebody accused team 2. Team 2 said they did it, but help y'all. Somebody say chain answer. All right, let's see where we go with this. All right, this is where we're going based off of what we're reading. Now here I am. I urge you, my king, by the Rikam of Elohim, you present your bodies a living Kai and Kudash sacrifice acceptable to Elohim, and this is your intellectual service. But it's going to be your intelligence. That's going to show your intelligence, okay? All right, let's see. Now let's see what answers we got.
Team 6.
Team 6.
Olaha Dabarim 17-1.
Team 6 went with 17th chapter Allah Dabarim. They call it Deuteronomy 17-1. What do we got?
Team 4.
Team 4. Where's team 4? Right down.
Challenge Team 6 for question 1.
Oh, they challenged team 6. Oh, okay. Who else we got?
Team 1.
Team 1.
Ask the Kohan concerning the Torah. Oh, hold on.
Hey, look at how y'all gave it to them. They're trying to figure it out.
Yes, it is.
That's it. Y'all better look at y'all number. Everybody put to write their number on their paper. Who number on that paper? Who name on that? Team 1 name on that paper? That's it.
My apologies. They did write Team 1, but this is for Team 2.
Hold on.
So
This is team 2. Listen.
Ask the Kohan concerning the Torah. Team 2.
That's Kagi, chapter 2. All right.
Team 5. Okay. Team 5. No halt, lame, crooked spine.
Here's some people in here. Where's team 5? Right out.
Team 1. They went with Mikyah chapter 6. What doth Yahuwah require but to do just, ahab, rukam, and walk humbly with Elohim?
I just clearly asked, I said, I hope they don't put down what I told them. I know they're going to write it. They wrote it. I know they're going to write it. I knew somebody was going to write it. I knew he was going to write it. Cause I'm going to show you why I wouldn't use that. We'll start right there right quick. Mikyah. Heard of Mikyah. They call it Micah. Right quick, 6 and 9. Tell you why I wouldn't use it. Well, hold on for a minute. No. Let's see. Six. We'll start 6 and 7. No. It might come down to give them a little something. Let me see. 6. Listen.
Will Yahuwah be pleased with thousands of rams,
So now he's asking, will he be pleased with this? Go ahead.
or with 10,000s of rivers of oil?
Uh-huh.
Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression, the pari of my basar for the kata of my nafash?
Yes.
He hath shewed thee, O Ish, what is two,
He done showed you what's 2. And what was it?
and what doth Yahuwah require of thee, but to do sadak and to ahab rakam,
Do just. And a hard recom, or did he have concede for this? What did he put? He has declared to your each what is 2, and what does Yahuwah require of you? But to do justice, to a hard kindness. What do you put? Concede. Okay. and to walk humbly with your Elohim. Okay. Go ahead. Come on.
Yahuwah's call Sayak unto the city, and the Ish of wisdom shall see thy Shem, Shamayi the rod, and who hath appointed it.
And the one who has appointed. Hear the rod. Shama. Shama. Yeah, Shama. Hear the rod and the one who has appointed. Yeah. It did drop down and say some stuff there, didn't it? The 17th chapter of the book of Allah Hadabarim. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Allah Hadabarim. 17:1. Seventeen and 1. Listen.
Thou shalt not sacrifice unto Yahuwah thy Elohim any bullock or sheep wherein is blemish, or any rosha of favoredness, for that is an abomination unto Yahuwah thy Elohim.
Detestable thing to Yahuwah your Elohim. What does it have to do?
If there be found among you within any of thy gates, which Yahuwah thy Elohim giveth thee, Ish or Ashah, that hath wrought Rosha in the of Yahuwah thy Elohim in transgressing his Barit, and hath gone and served other Elohim, and shakah them, either the Shamash or Yarik or any of the Saboth of Shamayim, which I have not Amar. And it be told thee, and thou hast Shama of it, and inquired diligently, and behold, it be a mock, and the thing certain, that such abomination is wrought in Yasharal. Then shalt thou bring forth that Ish or that Ashah, which have committed that Rosha thing unto thy gates, even that Ish or that Ashah, and shalt abond them with a bond till they moot.
Now what's going to happen? Let me say 6, you tell us.
At the paw of 2 witnesses or 3 witnesses shall he that is worthy of moot be put to moot. But at the paw of 1 witness he shall not be put to moot.
He shall not be put to moot on the evidence of 1 witness. That was key for Yahushua too. That was key when they told y'all, when they actually brought him in the 27th chapter, and they brought him before him, they asked you what further need we a witness. They said you all have heard his blasphemy. That's why they could kill him. That's why they all voted on him moot. Because you couldn't do it at 1 witness. Did y'all pay attention to that? Yes, sir. See, all this was set up for him. See, we had to make sure that people weren't going to be guilty. Everybody consented to a thing, so things had to be done a certain order in a certain way. Y'all hear me? All this happened, all this actually worked out for us. That he came and be our Zabak. Now we learn as well, when he sit on the scripture, actually Micah will work too. So Micah will work. I will use Mikyah as well. The 17th chapter of the book of Allah Hadabarim was what I wanted. Mikyah will work too. So I'm going to get them points from Mikyah. And I'll tell you why. Because here when we start off, it starts off, first of all, we recognize everything from our senses. Our first we're going to pretty much going to use is sight. Sight on scene. Okay? So with sight, these things were easy for us to identify. You got an animal walking in like this, and it should be walking you. Everything you know, it's not going to be presentable. It doesn't meet the specs. It's against the code, so you can clearly see that. But now when you start to do Mikyah starts to go a little more in depth to deal with the inner part of a man. Walking humbly, doing justly. I could walk straight up and be crooked. You see what I'm saying? All these things you can still do, but your walk looks straight. But then there's some internal things that we'll do that could be damaging. So now we move from the physical parts of what we see going now to start to deal with the deeper parts of each. That's when we found out like how the word, quick and powerful, sharper. And then he go on another, neither there any creature that's not hid. Y'all right? In his sight, in his for all things. Now we look physically, he told us, can any hide himself in the secret place? Or was he talking about their inner part, or was he talking about their physical? He's talking about their physical, because Adam and them tried to hide. And guess what you found out with them hiding? It also showed the things that were in their law. Because he said, have you done what I told you not to do? There's a reason why you're out of my sight physically, because you've done things that it's condemned you on the inside. That's why he let them know, have you eaten of the ox of which I told you not to? There's a reason why you hide it. Oh, no, I ain't doing it. I'm just, I just like trying to keep going. No, it's some internal things. Now he said he shows you. A man had to know how to walk. He's got to learn how to walk humbly before it's Elohim. He's got to do just. We were told how to do things. You had to be just. You're supposed to have what kind of weights? Just weight. Just hand. Everything. So they kind of doing just. We even kept it in our home when it came down to keeping certain things. He said, you come in, you can't have all them different weights. So you learn how to keep a balance of everything. So you also learn there's a balance even with you. There's certain things people don't look at how important your day starting off can play a critical part of how your day ends. Sometimes you get somebody, say you woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. They don't say that. No, they just say that because the way you went to sleep, how you started your day out, what you ingest and take plays a part. That's why people say, get a good night rest. Make sure you eat something that's promoting. Like in the morning time, cereal was good. Banana, when we came out here, you ate cereal. Well, I don't know what school get in. We had cereal, they always gave you a banana too. You got a banana, you got your milk with it. They might give you an apple or something. So you got something they try to give you to try to get you to where you can think and balance yourself, because you got to go through the day. Then what they gave you for lunch, they tried to get you to fuel you to get you on through the rest of your day. And they realized the importance you needed breakfast and you needed that sometime a snack. And you got things in the afternoon, because all that you need, you're burning fuel. You're working, you're processing things. And it's important to make sure what you ingest and what you take. So it's important that he looked at what we took in, because all through the day you're making judgment calls. Whether you're going to be on time or you're going to be late, whether you're going to stop off, these are judgment calls, and they can be critical. Whether you're going to try to beat the light or you're going to try to go ahead and just wait till the next one changes. All these things are instant. And you know what happens sometimes? I thought I had it. You know what I'm saying? And I missed it. Or I got pulled over and got a ticket. You have to be able to think on a whim that quick. So processing information, there are things you need to make sure you come up with the right decisions. Y'all got it? They help you to make the right decision to limit your loss. That makes sense to y'all? So this is what we're trying to look at now. Making sure we have enough information to make sure when it comes down to making decisions, they're the right decisions. So we need to know. Now, I've showed you what's good. A man needs to be humble. He needs to know how to walk before Elohim. Y'all got that? He needs to show, and he got to be able to hit a rod. He got to understand where it come from. He said, and here you the rod, and who else appointed it? That's right. When Yahushua was on the two, he was the rod. We had to hear him. Hello, if you look at when he came through, everybody came to, he was correcting stuff. Man can't see, he did correct, I got corrective lenses. A woman was stooped down because of her issue, he got her up. Man laying by the pool, all he did, he walked around correcting things. Listen to what I put to give correction. It's important. And he gave us a different way of processing things. Making sure we look at ourselves. Think about this. The woman came up, she was caught in a very active adultery, correct? What did he tell him to do? Tell him, hold on, Dwayne got it. Tell him again. Dwayne, tell me what you just said. What you doing? Qatar no more. I don't know what the man talking about. But he felt good when he said he'd beat you. It was just the wrong answer, but it came out so good. I say he really in the spirit, they want to stop him. But no, you're exactly right. He asked her about the people that had to condemn. He said, let he that's without Qatar cast it, because he was trying to get him to be just. Let's just be just. The one of you that hadn't committed Qatar, you be the first one to do it. Y'all got it? So now these people wouldn't have sat down and considered, now, have I been doing everything right? Have I been on point with everything I've been doing? I just ain't been calling a dictionary. Have I been on point with everything? And then all those people left their rocks and they walked off.
That's right.
Y'all see that? He corrected them. Here to run. And who has appointed him? He sent him to correct us. That's what we're trying to do. Go through and correct these ideas we've had about things. Get a better processes and stop thinking all this stuff is luck and chance and guess. It's not. We got to sound in processes and make sure we get it right. So when things come up, we can make. He done showed us how we got to make, how we got to do when it come down to matters and making decisions on matters. How we got to be. What did y'all just read? What he told y'all to do? Do what? Sadat. That's right, be just. Got to do just, you got to be just. That's all they'll be just. He done showed us how to do it right and be humble for our Elohim. Even he came down to the Kohan. What y'all think he made him offer one for himself first? Man, you got them big, pretty clothes on, you going and say, why don't you offer one for yourself first? He said, consider yourself. That man, you mean I can be wrong? Yes, you can be wrong. So when a person come to people for him, they made a mistake, how you got to treat them? He beat the piss out of them. Stupid self, what you doing wrong? Because he always got to go in first, offer one for himself.
That's right.
So now what does man have for the people? So when people look at Yahushua, he had compassion on the multitude. Why? They said, lest he fade in the way is the answer that he said that's why he fed them. You took why he fed them. He didn't want them to faint. What you said right, because he had compassion on them, because he had to consider himself. You had to consider yourself. That's the whole thing we undo. So in order to do it, that's all you do is consider. Think about it. You got to harm your neighbor as yourself. So it was always in your book told you to think every man on the things of himself. So everything Yahushua did, that entailed in your Torah. So how you can't be like him? What did he do inside your Torah that you can't do? Exactly. Exactly. Because now you have to replicate the behaviors. But when you don't know them, then you don't have an idea of what it is you're supposed to be doing. And you know what you get? A lot of praying. Christian churches do a lot of praying. They do a lot of praying. Man, they have a whole week. You know what we're going to do? Let's just have a prayer service week. You can pray all you want to. You're wrong. They ain't going to help you. Because first, you don't even know what you asked for. The book told you, don't you know he said the Ruach had to make intercession for you? He said you don't even know what it. He said other things that can't be uttered. So how you going to do this? So we've been told to you just got to pray. You just got to pray. My wife, her grandma, real pretty lady. I told her, I ever seen a grandma video. Every time she was taught an interview, she just break out praying. They said, Grandma said and such. She said, yeah, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, Lord. You said, I said, wow. I mean, you ask her a question, she just started praying. They just talk, Grandma said and such, she just started praying. Just take off praying. And that's what happened. But in their mind, they've been taught, you know what I'm saying? And then you got book. He spake a paradise in a marshali, they unashamed are always, and so he told me other than giving up. You know what I'm saying? You ought to look more to him. But people took that saying, see, you obeying the Bible. Just constantly praying. But what about the book talking about how you don't know what to allow for as you ought to? That the Lord had to make intercession for us. Y'all got it? So these are the things that we're trying to comprehend and we're trying to understand. It's just thinking you could be praying, but you don't know who you're praying to and you don't know what to ask for. Y'all got it? It's important. Even his Charlotte King asked us to teach us how to plow. Y'all got it? I'm sorry, yes.
Preacher Team 5 said they think the answer was right.
Yeah. All they did, they didn't write it down. They just, Team 5 just basically just wrote in there about the curved spine, crook back. Yeah, so Team 5 is right. Team 5, Team 1, and Team 6. Crooks got it right. Yes, sir. I doubt it. Ask the Kohan concerning it too. They had to be taught in the Kohan. That's a good one though, how he said it. That's a good explanation though. He said, ask not the Kohan concerning the Torah. No, that wouldn't be right. But they'd have brought their offering, you'd have said probably they'd have brought their offering to the Kohan. He'd have been the person who would let them know whether or not it met those standards. Because even with telling them that, you still had to have somebody there to still regulate. Well, I mean, once you told them that, nobody should have to check it, should they? Why would somebody have to check it? Shouldn't be no need to examine it. It shouldn't have been, because you know what? That just show you how important it was to put all those preventive measures there to make sure, because you know how people, it depends on how you look at something. It is, you turn your head the right way, you say, that thing ain't crooked. Yeah, because you leaning with it. That's how man gonna do it. So you had somebody that'll still regulate to make sure, because you can't just leave it in the hands of people to decide. Got what I'm saying? That's how important. You'll think after hearing the debate, that's enough that everybody take. It's not. You still have something. You got to have a regulatory system set up to still regulate, to make sure that everybody meeting the guidelines. Y'all know that? That's just being honest. You cannot do it just by just hearing the word. So it still had to be to regulate, to make sure it's still meeting, that it still meets the standard protocol. He told you that's something he'll accept. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. There's something, we try to make sure it's something he'll accept. Now for me, I told you, I said, well, I feel like he'll accept mine without using the 17th chapter of the book of All Our Dabarim. Y'all remember I told you that? Yes, sir. That's your second question. And what did we say? I said, there's book against it. And it tells why. Does anybody know which one? That was a jet. That's one jump. Y'all got an answer? Yes, sir. Y'all put the answer down? All right, how many challenges did we have on it? Oh, we had a couple of people lost points, didn't we? Sweet Little Jailbird and We Are the Future lost a point on that one. Y'all know who y'all need to be bad with? Them jokers. Them jokers ain't got no business getting nothing right. Who they think they is? Did they let somebody examine that? Because they just showed me they had the right answer. I said, oh, no. Got to. Why else they going to get it? Oh, they're looking at the book. Look at them. Kelly got that book so wide on over there. He brought the Memphis version. He'll say the Memphis version with all the right answers. What we got? So what we got for this second one? Hello? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And no challenges on this one, Deborah. Anybody challenge on this one? Who challenged? Y'all challenge everybody? Hold on. Oh yeah, they put that in. Did they put that in there? They challenged everybody. Team 1 said they challenged everybody on this one. We don't have, y'all ain't got that over there. Where y'all got that at? I asked y'all that.
No, it's on you.
Oh, okay. Listen. But you know what happened though? It's on y'all paper, but I asked, and then nobody raised their hand. That's why nobody knows.
They got it.
Boss is gonna lose a point. Boss, how did you get on that by them anyway? Yeah, right. So what happened? Why you ain't going now? Exactly. You look at the board, try to sit up. I got you. All right, let's go. Ready? All right, here come the answers. Y'all ready? How many, hold on before they read it, how many of them know they got it right? 6. All right, let's see where we're going. Roy, how you feel about number 6 answer? Oh, Rod said he confident on number 6. Let's see what y'all got.
Okay, team 2.
Let's do team 6 first and Rod say confident.
All right.
Why y'all laugh? It's the right answer, ain't it? Got the Memphis version of the truth. Let's see what 6 said. Off the rip.
Okay, team 6 said borrow sheet 4 and 7.
If thou do it well, shall not be accepted. And if not, Qatar lies at the dawn. What's the next one?
Okay. Team 1, borrow sheet 4. And they challenging everybody.
All right, come on.
Team 5, my ways are not your ways and my thoughts are not your thoughts. Team 2, Daoud chosen. Olive Shamuel 16? 1 and 16.
Daoud did what?
Daoud chosen? That's all it say.
When he went in the house.
Team 4, there is a way that seems right to a man, but the end thereof is moot.
Who said that?
Team 4.
Okay. So some of y'all were drinking. Team 5 is the answer I was looking for. Yeshayahu, the 55th chapter. 55. Cause that wouldn't fit what y'all put in Bereshit chapter 4. Now they got points off y'all though. So they cover. They said they got them some points off for too. But what y'all put in there was, cause remember I was saying I felt like mine was acceptable, based off of me not looking at my opinion. I remember I told y'all that.
Yes, sir. Correct.
What y'all used was when Cain slew his ox. And before he slew it, he asked him why was he wroth and why is his countenance dropped. And he let him know if he do well, should not he be accepted. But if not, then Qatar crouches at the door. They crouch is there waiting. So that wouldn't be in the same contrast of him not using the scale. That's basically him. Oh my goodness, I don't want to use that one. Let's look at 55. Yes, Yahoo 55. 55. Man, you know what, Daniel? Y'all started to think like Team 6. Now, see, y'all with a challenge. Y'all had point. Y'all could have made up for them points. Yasha, Yahoo. I thought y'all were going to get there because I kept telling y'all my mind. What did y'all put? Team 3.
We didn't answer.
They didn't answer?
No, sir.
Oh, did y'all think about that one? Mm-hmm. Oh, too many different answers. Okay, that's same. Let's see this one. Because, like, we're using Cain in Bereshit chapter 4 verse 6. If y'all look, the example I used was me. I said, I felt like I'm right. I feel like I'm right. Not using that. That's me judging. I said the way I see it. I try to use thoughts to pull y'all there. With this one, he already knew it was wrong. Because that's why I was asking, why was his countenance dropped? Why was he sad? He already knew it was about his Zabal. So it's different. I wasn't sad when I was saying it. I said I felt like I was right without having to look at the book. I just felt like, in my opinion, that I would be right. So this I asked y'all, and I said there is book to correct or condemn that. Y'all remember that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I just say we're on the same page. Let's say
Come on, verse 8.
55, verse 8. I'm sorry, go on. I put 10. All right. What he told her?
For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Hold on, make it 7. It's 6. 6. Mm-hmm.
Seek ye Yahuwah while he may be found.
Take me up to 6, please. Seek Yahuwah while he may be
Found.
called.
Ye upon him while he is near.
Mm-hmm. Now, stop. Let me say this. Third question. Y'all ain't gonna get long. Seek Yahuwah while he may be found. Call upon him while he is
Near.
I need y'all to find me this situation. Now that's a good one. That's a good one. Write it down. So somebody did. Okay? Somebody did. Listen. They told him to seek him while he may be found, but this is what we want. Here, if you go back here trying to figure, you're going to mess up, okay? Call upon him while he is, okay, near. So that's y'all third question. Let's keep reading. Y'all got me? How many of y'all going to answer that? Y'all ain't going to have no money, no week. 6 is going to answer, and team 2 going to answer. Okay. Let's finish reading and listen. So we got 2 going to answer. 6 and 2 going to answer. Are y'all going to challenge them? Y'all going to how long y'all going to answer? Let the
Rasha forsake his Darak.
see that? And
The unrighteous Ish his thoughts.
Let
Let him return unto Yahuwah. and he will have recome upon him, and to our Elohim, for he will abundantly pardon.
So we got to know how to approach. We got to know how to draw near, because he told us to turn to him. What have he told us?
For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your darak my darak,
See that?
saith Yahuwah.
Let's see what he told us.
For as the Shamayim are higher than the Arais, so are my darak higher than your darak, and my thoughts than your thoughts.
That's why I want to look at that, because that makes a difference. So when I start to take off and thinking myself, what's a way, I got an idea about a servitude toward him, it's important for me to realize, first of all, if I'm not right, there's no way you can be thinking on the same wavelength in the pattern. Because the only way to do wrong is typically for your thoughts to be totally different than his. I didn't have any idea about that. I had no thought process toward doing wrong. All my thinking was toward doing Sadiq, doing Sadak, being righteous and doing just when I do it. So in order for you to do something contrary, is for your thought process to be totally off wavelength from me. Y'all got it? Anybody know how transistor radios work? Radios, they pick up frequencies. When you turn in the knob, like now you computer press numbers, but years ago you would turn that knob to pick up that wavelength frequency to pull it to there. And that's how you create to be able to pull that music or hear that radio broadcast or hear the commentary, whatever it is. So that's what we learn with Yahuwah. We got to learn how to pick up and get the right wavelength. But if we're doing wrong, he says, no way you'll pick it up. It's no way. It's too far. It's something. How many of y'all try to get, you drive and you listen station, and years ago you'd hear that static. You don't do that now, all this new stuff. You got this, what's that one you follow you everywhere you go? Sirius. You know where they got that from? Yahuwah. You know what I'm saying? He with you at all times. See, because you can just ride that now with that new, what they call that radio, what they call it? Sirius XM. So then you can hear this, you can keep hearing it. They got it from him. But you know how that works though? You got to have a subscription. That's it. So now you trying to get communication from Yahuwah. Do you have a subscription? Because you just can't go around listening. Y'all got it. You got to have a subscription. You got to be signed up with. Got it? So now this is the same thing we're looking at, but then when you had no radio station you were listening to, I mean, you ride, that thing started, and then it gets so bad, you like, that thing started getting that so much, you said, man, forget it. You just, let me find something. It just got too bad. That's what happened was up with Yahuwah. You gotten so far off till it started getting where you could hear it, and you start hearing the interference, letting you know you're getting off. You're getting away from me. And if they get to a point that the noise is so loud and overbearing, you just say, you know what, just find something else at that point to listen to. And guess what happened? That's what we do as human beings. We get ourselves distance off from him, and that inner chatter that breaks in the middle, that causes that confusion somewhere, eventually just, you know what they say, you might as well just cut it off. You might as well just let it go. You can't hear him. It's too much going, you got too much going. Do something else. That's how how many of y'all familiar with this? In the days with the radio. Don't y'all know the same thing? Have verses. If it's something you like, you pull over, you turn around and go back. You say, no, because where I'm going is just out the way and I can't. But see, when it comes to Yahuwah, you can't avoid that. Right. Once I start hearing chatter and break, I need to stop and I need to reposition myself. Because I'm finna lose the signal. That's right. That makes sense? Sometimes your cell phone, you're in a bad spot, you say, I can't hear nothing right here in this spot. So you know what they tell you? Don't look to try to talk when I'm here. Or just totally remove this area. Or let me bring in something that allows me to be able to pick up. You know what I'm saying? You got other stuff you can hook in, bring in now, so you can keep communication wherever you go. That's the same thing we're trying to think about it. It's not impossible to get somewhere else where other chatter gets in the middle. It's not impossible to get somewhere else where you get some block or drop signal. But then we had to learn how to compensate or correct. If it's going to cause me to drop and lose signal with him, then I can't go. Then guess what you find out? That's a place I can't be. I just hyped that with Lee. I know so he said, man, I'm in the basement. Man, I'm down here, I just can't pick up. If that was communication with Yahuwah, would you be able to go back to that basement? Now, taking the basement situation, communication with him. What do you do when you're doing things that cause you to have drop and no communication with him? Is that a place you go back to? But you got to be desirous, though, of the conversation with him. You see what I'm saying? You got to want to desire to want to be in communication, to want to be in sync with him, to be able to get frequency from him. Everybody want to hear from Yahuwah. People just don't want to do the work it takes, though. Because it's too much restraint, it's too much you can't do, it's too many, all these other, and people start to build up other stuff and use these for excuses when at the end of the day, being in sync with him is the only reason to be him. If he made us for his purpose, for his caboose, who should I be demonstrating for? People just do and wear a lot of things to try to get attention of other people, but we never consider the person who actually made us. I ain't never purchased nothing, brought and put in my house and told the dude they want to do. Let your will be done. You're going to be right where I put you at. If you tear up, you mess up, or you get in the way, I'm going to get you out of here. Chair, TV, or anything else. Because everything I bought it for me. It don't do what I want to do. And I'm just a man. Now what he going to do? If he purchased you with his own dime, did he purchase you to do what you want to do? Did he purchase you so you can make decisions, you can tell, even when a person, even with slavery like that, with bondsmen, who purchases a bondsman or a worker to do what they want to do? So if he purchases us, what makes us think we can do what we want to do? That's why he said the thought process is off. Because I didn't think that way. I thought when I purchased you, you knew that from being in captivity. Nobody let you do what you want to do. You did what they told you to do. So surely when I came and I told you, I ransomed you, you knew about redeeming people from slavery, that if I paid your balance, your bill, and I bought you, surely you know you were mine. In slavery, that was slaves were bought and they were sold. Now that slave that was bought, that was sold to another slave master, couldn't do the same service they did. He said, you're going to do what I want you to do. I redeemed you. I ransomed you out of that house and brought you in my own house, which means now you serve me. So what did he do? He put us in a situation where I'll let you serve these other people. And look at the servitude you give to them. Look at how they work and how they stretch you. Look at their burdens. But my burdens are light. That's right. And my yoke is easy. That's right. But the only way for us to understand and know it was to have a burden that was hard on us. That's right. That people ruled over us with vigor. Yes, sir. People made our way. We had taskmasters. When you talking about in school, you tell my time, Smith, you need to stay on task. The other taskmaster, he made sure, listen, the job get completed. Just like Pharaoh, when they came around and Mushar told them about how we had to go in the Bamar bar, he said, listen, man, y'all ain't going nowhere. And guess what? Snatch that straw, and you still got to get the same task. Still got to make bricks. People put that stuff, it wasn't even practical. So everything you were given, he said, it's practical. My yoke is easy and my burdens are light. You served people for hundreds of years who made your way hard. You despised them. And now I come along and I give you relief. I give you ease. I give you comfort and you fight me and you hate me. Because we forget. We're people, we short-term memory. We short-term memory. Soon as them people got out, they want to go back. You could now when I heard this stuff for 430 years, I know you couldn't have said that. 430 years, you say you want to go back. We've been out a week. Yeah, I ain't never want to leave. I remember my kids saying, man, I don't want to go. Ain't nothing better than what we got here. But that's how we are. We short-term memory people. So it's important to make sure we understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. Y'all got it? Whole lot of us. How many of y'all cried before you got here? How many of y'all wanted better? You were afraid you were going to die then and you were going to burn. So when we get here, all of a sudden you forgot that. That ain't mean you get come, you forget it. Man, one time, man, you said, man, if I had to live outside. Well, I just don't want to die and burn. Whatever I got to do. Then you get here, all of a sudden, boy, it take this and it take everything in the world too. That's it. We short term. It will. I don't, man. All the time, man, what I had to do, man. I ain't care. I just didn't want to die. I ain't want to spend the rest of my life in prison. I ain't want to die and burn. That's the two things I'm concerned about. Whatever I had to do. And after a while you get at it, man, you forgot about that stuff. You need a whole lot of stuff. It take a whole lot to satisfy, a whole lot to make us, and we ain't never happy, we ain't never satisfied. And you think about it, he ain't never did nothing for you. But he heard you and got you to him. He got you from where you was then. You ain't crying no more like you used to. You ain't fearing Sheol the way you used to fear it. So sometimes, you know what, that fear made us serve better. That's being honest. You'd be surprised how a person serve man when they worry about dying right then. You're surprised how a person serve when they worry about going to prison right then. You ain't gonna get somebody just finna get on life in prison. You ain't gonna serve better than them. Not till they get comfortable. Not until they forget. Now, you don't get no, listen, it's easy to get away. It's easy. And you know what? That's why we have to get to a point. I appreciate it for telling her, I got a heart with all my law. Because the thing going to get in the way. You got other stuff. And you know what? He going to show it where it's at too. He going to touch it by putting some of that other stuff right there and show you. It ain't with all your law. We think I love you, I love you, I love you. He said, with all my law. Because you know, I ain't say that now. I said, I love him. That's what I said. I said, I love him. You hear me? I ain't said not with all my law. And he know, he get what? He said, and I'm going to try you because I never told you. I told you with all of it. You don't hear no folks, well, how many y'all heard folks say I love it? How many y'all right here been in church? I love you, Lord. Lord, oh, you did. How many here, I love with all my heart, with all my strength. I love with all my, folks don't say that stuff. Folks be saying, hold on now, ain't that much spirit going on here now. Because words have meaning and people ain't stupid. So I'm not finna say too much now. I'm gonna say enough. I heard folks say, he said he do love me. I remember he was talking about that. You heard him say, with all his love, with all his strength. That make a big difference. Y'all hear me? I'm just telling you, make a difference. You're gonna get tried. Your health, your family, your relationship, your everything, you're gonna get tried. You gotta know. How someone know? I heard you sing song, I'm yours. Y'all remember that song? Yes, sir. Did he sing it?
Yes, sir.
Everything I got, everything I'm not, I'm yours, yeah. Try me now and see if I can be yours. Completely? Yeah, I'm try me now and see. See if I can be completely yours. I'm not throwing at him, I'm just telling you, you say stuff, I hear you. So now I try you. See if you can complete. You know how people be his? To a degree. Right. To a degree. Right. Till you get pulled on something. Right. Till you get checked on something. Right. And guess what? You told me to try you. When it came down to you paying your tithes and offering, I forgot the word for tithes now, but we'll get it. But the thing is, he told you to try me. He said, try me and see. Test me and see when I do it. See when I open it up and pour you out, it won't be room enough to receive it. Press down, running over. He said, I'll do it. He wanted us to try him and see it. We sing and we say stuff. We have no idea what we're saying. That's why it's so important. Man, I said so much stuff out my mouth. Because we ain't thinking gonna get tried. We thinking we good. Why would I get pushed? Why? Because you said it. You said try me now and see. If I can completely be your, it's a lot of people who just ain't complete. How many of y'all done took tests and turned them in before and then finish them? So you can't say you do it, it just wasn't complete. And you know what he started doing? He tested it, he checking it and letting you know it ain't complete. It's incomplete. And then, well, instead of people looking at, I need to make adjustment. This is what we do. I'm done. I fall out. I can't be saved. This y'all. Soon as something don't, I can't. Why I can't fix it? You just let me solve. I ain't where I need to be. All right, y'all. That's it. I'm out of here. I can't be saved. Y'all stay on here now. I got to go on out here in the world. Why I got to go in the world? Why I can't clean it up? Yeah. I just found out I ain't where I need to be. Why I can't clean it up? That's right. That's it. Y'all done saw me now. I got to go because there's another problem I got. My pride in the way. My pride in the way. Versus, The man just let me see I'm not where I need to be. Why is it I gotta quit? Why is if I can't be saved, he'll leave me in delusion. But you let me see what I asked. I'm not where I need to be. Let me come up to the mark. No, I'm out, y'all. I'm out. Hey, love y'all. Come on, folks. Seriously, you just got through loving that man and shot him the bird. I'm just telling you where we at. We don't want correction. And he told you, who is it grieving for? Can't forsake something you ain't have. I had forsake my great-grandmama. I didn't even know my great-grandmama. I forsook the way because I was in it. You see what I'm saying? Now we start to learn how to clean stuff up. Listen, when we read Yeshayahu 55 and 6, seek ye Yahuwah while they may be, call you upon it while he is, let the, somebody already there, I wasn't talking to him. I'm talking to somebody in Rocha. I put a time period that you got opportunity to get. No, so, well, ain't no use of me going, man, I told me I ain't right. What the use of me trying to look for him for? I ain't right. Ain't no use of trying to be filthy still. See, people start trying to quote stuff and they don't want to come up to measure Mars. The word is always constant about where we ain't. That's the whole book about how we met, where we're not. So now we make corrective measures. If you're honest, that's all you can do. I can't do no more than that. Y'all, Smith, you ain't where you thought you was. Well, I can get that, can't I? Because if he showed me something ain't right, why would he show me something ain't right? So I can stay wrong. That's their logic. I done tried. The man don't want me to be saved. I assure you, like he said, that's your thought. He said, that's not my thought. Why would I tell a Rocha man to return to me if I don't want to be saved? Who did I call? The Sadiq? He said, I told the Rocha to come. I told the Rocha to return back to me. What am I saying? I don't want him to be saved? I'm telling him what he got to forsake. His way and his. Why he got to forsake his thought? Because I just told him? Why? Because that's not how I think. If you're going to come back to me, you can't think the same way you were thinking. How did it set you up? I'm telling you how to come back to me. You have to forsake the way you think. You have to change the way you operate because I don't think like that. What's the deal? How far from I then? If I ain't right, how far am I then? How far the shaman? Look at the shaman. Look at it right. That's how far off he was. You're like, what in the world? That's how distant you was. You know how some folks, because you know what you found out, you said you was all like this. You know what folks do? You said that close. I bet you ain't that far. That's where I went to now. I bet I'm closer than you. And I'm different. No, that's your distance. Well, you all the way off. You wasn't close. That makes you look at how much correction I got to do. From there to there, he said, that's how far from you are. And them ways, they weren't my ways either. I sure thought that the way you did it. It made us come back and reexamine everything we've done. Listen, the only way to get this thing right is being willing to admit what you got wrong. Right. This ain't about how many things you got right. This is about fixing everything you got wrong. That's right. If you don't get everything you got wrong fit, everything you got right wrong. That's right. That's right. Because your wrong keep canceling out your right. No, they keep looking at but the Shabbat right though. That's right, that Shabbat right. It's wrong too. Most folks don't even realize that. Every one of your muhar is wrong. See, that's what he told me yesterday. He's all that wrong. All of it's wrong. It's wrong. He says all of it's wrong. My fact, he said, I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, he said, I won't even smell in it. When you offer this, he said, who required this at your hands? Who told you to do this? That man really look at it and realize this bad. Because the man done told you, these my muhars. Right. And then he came back and just told you, who asked you to do that? Right. I don't even like him. He said, listen, man, the fathers hate him. He said, away with him, get rid of him. Yes, he said, listen, when you're doing, he says, kata. Can you imagine, how many of y'all here on Shabbat right now? How about the man says kata? How many of y'all here from Pure? You doing this if you doing wrong. He says guitar. It's guitar. Because you know what they kept thinking? I be keeping them, you keep them on. That's 613 right now. How that 613? That ain't but one thing. You done cover 613 things off the muhard. Man said, listen, man, he says it's guitar. That's how much work we got to do to clean up stuff. So if you look at it, just keeping it muhard, that's not going to work. It was about cleaning up everything they got. That's what we're trying to do, clean up everything we got. That's right. Y'all got it. That's all this is, clean up everything we got. Going through, clean up, against stuff, all the, hey, look at all this stuff right here. This hurt you. This will hurt you. All right? Now, I told y'all right here, told you call upon him while he is, nope, you move down, no, you just move. Near. Who got my answers? All my answers turned in. What y'all waiting on? How many answers I got? Who? Oh yeah, okay. Hold on. You ain't got no answer? Somebody said 3 hours. Who ain't turned theirs in? Somebody said they ain't paying. Oh, who? They need to change. Team 1. They went on Kerry. Kerry about that on. Man, boss should be better than messing around though, man. We winning though. Yeah. So we gotta get them team 4 got there. Y'all turn it in. That's a lot of writing. How many books that is? I called Kerry. I said, talk to Kerry. I said, Kerry, how you doing? He said, I'm doing all right. I said, probably, I said, what? Yeah, Keisha should get on my nerves. I said, what? I be trying to think. Ain't nobody like Kerry. This planet cannot have more than one Kerry. If you took Kerry out of this planet right now, everybody just start slamming into the wall. It's a balance. All right, take Kerry and set Kerry out of this planet. The rots is supposed to be tilted on an axle and it's spinning at a certain speed. If you take Kerry out of him, it's going to slow down a fraction of a half. Everybody here, they're going to start slamming against the wall. Blah, blah. It's going to look like blobs of doo-doo. Splat, 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 all in the street, cars everywhere. Kerry like, y'all need me. You going to be doo-doo against the wall. I'm trying to tell y'all. So we got answers. Y'all got your challenges? What y'all thinking? Y'all think I got one? Y'all gonna try to challenge? Who y'all gonna challenge? Who submitted the answer? Oh, 7 answered. Y'all answered the question. Hold on for a minute. Y'all submitted the answer. Who did it by themselves? Hold on for a minute. Y'all need to talk. Oh my goodness. They ain't know he submitted the answer. You submitted the answer. Who submitted the answer? Y'all submitted. Joseph submitted the answer. Joseph, you submitted the answer. Come tell me what your answer is. Come on. I gotta hear that. He said, I don't remember. Then he called out a book. He called out a child. He said, no, wasn't that one there. He called out a book again. He said, no, not that one either. He called another book. I said, this is getting worse. Do me a favor. I'm going to need you to go there and get your answer and bring it back over here. All right? You'll go there. No, go get your answer. Go get your answer back. Tell them you made a mistake. A mistake. Y'all trying to con me? Yes. Y'all know what it is. So that y'all need to. Y'all need to send an ambassador over here. Get an ambassador. Y'all got an ambassador to check on them. They already got somebody over there. What you coming ambassador? Well, you going to check on them and see what they got? Let me see this out. Man, you finna go to jail with the answer. I just say, tell your team you sorry. That man done wrote his own answer and went off on his own. They gonna be sitting here trying to be like, we didn't answer no question. Huh? Y'all were in it. Nah, is everybody else answering? It wouldn't help y'all anyway. Y'all answering. Oh, who answering? They want to know who answering. Team 1 and Team 2 and Team 4 is answering. And Team 3. Is Team 6 answering? Hold on. Who ought to answer? Y'all hear that? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, and 5. So everybody answering. Who ain't turned the answer in? Rashida. Over here to worry about earning white boy shirt from Wednesday night. We'll give her 10 seconds. 10 seconds, you gotta be up, taking it over there. 1, 2, 3. Who? They ain't said niggas and flies, he do despise. Who y'all gonna challenge? Oh, hold on. They say they gonna challenge 4 and 6. 4 and 6. Hold on, y'all hear that? 4 and 6. How many hands? Come on, Danny, they need you. How many hands for challenging 4 and 6? All right, so that's 4 and 6. They saying they did 4 and 6. All right, so 7 gonna challenge 4 and 6. Sweet little jailbird's gonna challenge team 4. All right, y'all ready for the answer? All right, y'all ready? Here it comes. Everybody answers in. We got challenges. Y'all, everybody put challenge on their paper. Who challenging? All right, come on, Dave. Who we got? Who we gonna read off first?
Team 5.
Team 5. All right, so they just last. Team 5. Here they go. Let's go.
Team 5 said, Cuff called to him on the Miami. He immediately grabbed him.
Hey, throw a brick out in the parking lot. What is it? Hold on for a minute. Y'all held us up all that time to put that down there? All right, that's it. Did anybody challenge Team 5? Hold on. Who? Oh, Team 6 challenge Team 5. I tell you, you'd have got on that one too, ain't it? But I mean, they knew if Team 6 had it on that.
Well, Team 6 has challenged everybody.
Oh, Team 6 challenged everybody. Okay.
Right.
That's okay. Hold that. All right, who the next one we got, Dave?
Team 4.
All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Do we need a representative for these teams to stand up? Or they go? All right, they go.
Team 4.
Here you go, Team 4. They ready.
The blind man that called Yahushua.
Who else? Who challenged?
Team.
Y'all challenged them? Y'all sure lost on that one. Bartimaeus the answer. Y'all, who else got that? Hold on, who else? Y'all challenge Team 4. God, no. Hold on, hold on. What we got?
Team 2 has blind Bartimaeus.
Team 2? They right. Blind Bartimaeus, right? Who else?
Team 3 put Zacchaeus in Orion 19.
Hold on for a minute. What team did that?
Team 3.
Now, y'all answer would make sense if we said, let Yahushua call on you while you're near. See, what y'all did, y'all used one when Yahushua called. That's the 18th chapter, 19th chapter of the book of Orion for those listening. That's when Yahushua was to pass by that way. Mm-hmm. So he told him to come down because Yeshua, which is salvation, was going to abide at his bed. That one I told y'all, remember I told y'all, I said, call upon him while he is. Blind Bartimaeus did in the 10th chapter of the book of Mark. Think about the 44th verse, 47. Is it 9? I thought it was 10. Is it not 10? That was 10. 1044. So that would have been the answer. I don't know how y'all agreed on that one though, because that would have been, he didn't call on him. He. Seek him, but how do you hear what he said? He said the interest. Hold on, yeah.
He got it wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all remember that? I said, do not focus on this. Y'all remember what I said? I said, you will be wrong. I said, stay here. Y'all got it, yeah. Let's see how y'all do that good.
But we called Blind Bartimaeus too, but we went ahead with
But that was it. Blind Bartimaeus, y'all have been right. It's a group, it is, yeah. So that looking at. But y'all understand Blind Bartimaeus now? Let's get a little bit of it. 10. Who at home? What other answer we got?
Oh yeah, we ain't over with yet.
Hold on, he said I ain't over with.
So team 1 said Blind Bartimaeus, and they challenged team 2 and team 6.
Hold on, team 2 got it right.
But we ain't got team 6 answer yet.
Oh. Let's see team 6 answer. Right, team 6. I mean, who else we got now, the team 6?
Team 6 is last.
Team 6, that's it. Y'all need these points. Y'all want to stand up, representatives stand up for this point? Yes. Y'all all stand up for it. It's for a point for y'all. Y'all stand up for this one. Now they sell, but they want to stand up because they need the point because they don't challenge 2 people.
They gonna get it.
Y'all ready? Y'all, yeah, that's it. Y'all ready? All right. They read it slow, Dave, because this everything on the line for them, Dave. All right, here it come, y'all.
Team 6 said.
Team 6 said.
They were looking for Yahushua, and he said,
look at boy, get them
you
points. Y'all
seek
need them
me
points, boy.
for the fish and the loaves.
See that, boy? Look at that. Y'all came through. I see them the joker. We knew them joker didn't know nothing, didn't we? That's what I'm talking about. Boy, ain't y'all glad? Look at that. Boy, look at that. That was rough. I said, can them jokers? See, y'all got to remember. Didn't y'all channel Team 6? Who made y'all channel 4? Bad me. What we got, sweetie? Yes, ma'am. You went with 3. Did 3 get it wrong too? Y'all said 3. Y'all said that. No, we'll come back. But you know, spiritually, 4 is right behind 3. So we was like right there. We in this kind of like the same thing. So we're going to do better next time. Y'all got it. We're going to go with them. What y'all doing getting it right? No, my sweet. Yes, ma'am. Oh, let me hear that. That was about the most. Who that was? Joseph said that. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you what Joseph said. Joseph said, Euchanan 6 and 24. When they were trying to go the other side to seek him, no, that's the fish in the load. He told them to labor not for the fish in the load, but for that which seek, but that which endured unto everlasting. Yeah, Joseph, you might have joined Team 6. They might be finna trade you out for Team 6. But y'all guys, hold on. Got what you got, John?
Well, in the sense of blind Bartimaeus.
In the sense of blind, yeah. No, he asked him to have Recom on him. And that's what he said he was going to do him. Remember that he said, return our Elohim, and he'll have concede, he'll have recalm. He said he'll have recalm upon him. And that's what blind Bartimaeus told him. He told him to have recalm on him. So that's why they'll even make more sense. Let's see it. What is that, Mark 10:44? Let's get that for him before I get y'all out of here. Y'all have some good answers. If y'all was in a Baptist church, they couldn't condemn y'all. Unfortunately, y'all came to the way of y'all. All condemnation for wrong answers. So this makes sense when you consider what you were told. See, this is again why people got results, okay? All right, this is 10:44. What I want, 10:46, 47? Got to read down. I get closer, what, 46? 46, 10:46.
Yeah, I got it.
Justin almost lost a point for saying 9th chapter. Yeah, no. 10:46. Listen. And they came to Jericho, and it came to pass as he went out from Jericho with his Talmudim and a large crowd of armed, behold, a blind Ish, Bartimaeus, the son Ben of Timaeus, was sitting beside the road asking for Sadiq. I think he was begging for money. What he was asking for? That wasn't righteousness. Begging. They put for Sadiq. Okay. Let's see what happened. 47. Hold on. Did you go past something? Oh, okay. He Shama called what he heard. Was it Shama for this? Shama. He Shama that this was Yahushua the Nazarene, and he began to cry out. He said, please, Ben of Daud, Yahushua, be Canaan, Canaan to me. Yours say, have mercy on me. Okay. You see what he told him? Let's see what happened. 47, 48. Many reprimanded him, which would be rebuked him. Did it say rebuke there? To be silent, him. But he was crying out much more, Ben of Daud, have Kanani on me. Kanani on me. We used to typically use recall. All right, 49. And Yahushua stopped still and said, call him. They called the blind Ish and said to him, be strong, arise. He has called you. Called you. You see that? And he told you to call you upon him while he was near. Y'all see that? So it's important. This is what I want y'all to understand at closing. When we read the stories in time past, I don't want to call them strong, we find the attributes, the writings that basically entail how our people operated. And then we read when his appearance came, what they'll call the gospel writers, we'll find instances where people did things and he reacted toward them. Got it? That word we were looking at was causation. Yeah, causation. It talked about reaction. I think cause and reaction. It did cause and effect. The reason why those people got effect was because of the cause. He couldn't resist them. Because I'm near and you're calling upon me. That's what the book told you to do. Call upon me while I'm near. But you have to be willing to do something. Say, he was looking for Sadiq. So we won't look at him as an unrighteous person. But say about us, we want him to hear us. So what do we need to do? What do we need to do? How much y'all heard? He told you to forsake. He told you how to forsake your ways and your thoughts. That we were doing that in church. We were doing that here. But did we forsake our ways and our thoughts? See, that's key to why a lot of people got things done too. They were willing to forsake what they done. He didn't just give, and people here, What they do? Well, just call him. Like they told him in church, call him like you want him. You can call him like you want him, but you got to live like it. See, in order to get the results, we got to have the life conducive to the call. That's what make him hear. The life measures up to the call. When the life don't measure up to the cause, you won't get no effect from him. It's not possible. Because you're not doing things worthy acceptable to me to say, I'll do what you're asking. Right. Y'all got it. There were people, he told them, he said, I hadn't seen a greater amanah in all Yasharal. He ran across the man Jairi, and he told Jairi had a daughter at home, a baby died at home. Right. And Yahushua gonna come. He told him not to come. He said, I'm a man of authority. I have Abedin, and when I tell them to go, they go. And when I tell them to come, they come. He told, you just speak to the ball. He told him, speak to the ball. And when he got back to his house, and he told him, Yahushua told him, he hadn't seen no greater face, no greater amanah in all Yasharal. And when he got home, he inquired of his Abedin about what time did my daughter get well. And you know they calculated was? The same time he told him, speak the word. Told him to speak the word. He said, I'm a man of authority. He said, I ain't even waiting for you to come in my bed. And I'm a man of authority. He said, if you just speak the word. And when he inquired and got there, it was about that same time when he was talking to him and told him to speak the word. See, these people had confidence in him based upon what they knew about him. But they knew in order for him to do things for them, their lives had to measure up. Y'all got it? Things had to measure up. And for us, we're people, we want stuff, and we don't even look at what condition we got to be in. What gets us the effect? Just pray. That's not the answer to everything we're trying to do. Our behavior has to line up. That's why he had it. How was he not going to hear him? I heard the man. I'm right here. The man's calling me out. Now, he speaks to us, and he said, the man of wisdom hear his call. He said his call, he said it's crying out. And the ish of intelligence, of wisdom, will hear it. Are you listening? That's what we got to do. Otherwise, you get no result. Y'all know what we're going to do? You're going to keep coming. You're going to keep repeating the same action. And you'll keep getting no result and no relief. That's not our goal, man. Nobody got no time to keep. We getting older. We leaving here. At this point, let's get it right. Let's get this thing right. Let's look at this thing and measure for it. I read that book. Everything was just so, man, it seemed like Superman stuff. The man going here turning water wine. Man, feeding folk. All that. Where's stuff coming from? Man, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I never thought, I'm not looking at this man come take 2 fish and no $5 and feed no thousands of no people. That was for them. It's Superman-like type stuff. Those were special people. Those people were just like us. But they were willing. And that's all we got to do. We got to be willing. Like I said, forsake your thoughts. Forsake your ways. People left family, left occupation. People walked out from a lot of stuff. And you know what we do? We'll do things to an extent. As long as it don't overstress us. And that's why we don't get the reaction they got. They did things that caused an effect. Just like when they cried out in the last 430 years, he told Mushak, he said, I heard them. I heard them. They spoke to where it triggered me. And now they got to get the effect. That's it. He told them, it's certain thing you do. People that were poor, people done. He said, and if they call out to me, he said, I'm going to avenge them. It's going to be a reason for me to come down and avenge them if you oppress these people. I'm for the people that have been oppressed. That's been our story. But then we keep doing oppressive behaviors that allows us to keep being the citizen. We want relief, but you're not doing necessary relief. I remember years ago, Rolaids. Folks, so how you spell relief? R-O-L-A-I-D, R-O-L-A-I-D. Remember that? They tell you how you spell relief. It was Rolaids. Hey, you got to get relief. Then you got plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, them commercials were saying, oh, you said, back there years ago, they're going to the bathroom and open the medicine cabinet. I used to be like, why we ain't got no medicine cabinet like that? White folk in that stuff, they got all the medicine, everything. Soon they get cut the light, they going to sleep. They got to go, well, her stopped up, honey. She get that NyQuil, pour them in that cup, that joke in the sleep. He got Z going across his face and all. You like, well, we don't have that in my house. I want them folks, I want this stuff so bad. I need all this stuff in your house. This stuff and it made you want to desire, I want rest. If I got a cold, I want to sleep like that. If I'm congested, I want Rolaids. I bought roll. I got tongue. I went to tom to tom tom. That made me go by. Tom to tom tom tom. They saw the stuff and like the folk were feeling better. I wanted that too. Well, why we don't have that type of desire for the debauch? When we seeing people get delivered, people being in better conditions and being healed, why we don't desire that like we desire the NyQuil, Formula 44, Krill Motion, Band-Aid. I am stuck on Band-Aids. Why? Band-Aids. Stuck on me. Y'all remember that? Yeah. Why we can't do that with you? And we recite it. We spelled out Bologna, had a first name. I mean, we sung it because, they poured us in. We say, you singing this stuff the whole time. This is what you want. You see it, you want it. We see what this man has done in writings. And we see it very much causable, probable for us to happen, yet we don't have the desire for him the way we did for Rolaids and NyQuil and Krill Motion and Formula 44 and all this other stuff, whatever it is they make up from a Band-Aid or whatever they give you, they make it the way you want it. And that's how we got to get a presentation of Yahuwah. Why don't you want it? It works. It ain't a scam. I guess he put it up there just so it condemn us in the last year. Yeah, people live by that stuff. There's old people that, man, listen, you had a cold, let me tell you something. Two things you bought at the 7. You bought Formula 44 or NyQuil. Don't bring that other junk in that house. That strong stuff you get, that stuff, it burn right in him. That's how you know it worked. You drank, it burned. Now they got cherry flavor. You had green. That was it. One of green. And it burned going down, but you're drunk. That was it. You live by that stuff. In the 70s, you remember taking Formula 44? That's a whole nother end. We had that too. Yeah, that's true. That Castor, that's a whole nother one. Huh? Farmer who? I thought I heard of I had Father Henry. I'm telling like Kyrie said, I have one, hold on, what you say? Hold on. No, I have one father, Henry Grady Smith. That was Kyrie. Is it been like a father to you? Hold on, what you say? He said, wow. I mean, he teaches about, let me get this straight. I have one father, Henry Grady Smith. They said, no, I don't know. But I think I heard of it. But it was Krill Motion. You had to get with Henry Grady guy. We got Krill Motion. We had Krill Motion for kids. You had 2 little white kids on there with a cherry cheek, both the cheek red. They had a pink rosy cheeks on the side, and then you move up from that and you get the Formula 44. Your cold had to be bad to get that, so I put a little extra on mine. You get Formula 44 because you want for kids, that's for grown folk. So they give you some of that right there. You got to drag it out. I'm going to need that other stuff. Krill Motion was sweet. Man, that was it, man. But I mean, we live by that stuff. Listen, man, you get a gunshot. You could take NyQuil. It kills for gunshot, too. Gunshot, all that stuff. Whatever you had. And they had the baby aspirin. Them little sweet little kid aspirin. Everything. You can get all your limbs cut off your body. If they give you that Krill Motion, the baby aspirin, and the Band-Aid, you good. We'll be back out there playing in the morning. That's how you live. That stuff, man. We're going to hospital all your stuff right there. If that Band-Aid don't heal it up, you're going to bleed out. Nobody finna buy no stitches. You finna put a Band-Aid on it. That ain't gonna be pink, still open, whatever they got, let air. You see it little wet, mushy looking, cut out, let air hit it. If it's July 4 August, them dog days in August, you let the dog lick it. Y'all know about that. You got that, let the dog lick it so. Y'all remember that? Yeah. Yeah, they heal up. Man, you little kid. Somebody have a dog, let the dog lick it so. They say let the dog lick the soul. Yeah. Man, that dog say it all life. Y'all know how many niggas been dead in the 70s we ain't had no dog? You borrowed a neighbor dog. Man, stuff was back then, man. You ain't had no dog, but you had to come up with something. Nigga bought a pine lead. Now, you don't need no dog now. We got insurance. We ain't had no insurance. You go there, man, them folks you go to grade, them folks get all your information. My mom said, God dang, they gonna gun seat my job. I said, well, they ought to gun seat it. They said that they'll take the way, they ought to gun, but they lose, but they be pissed. That bill come, they gonna gun seat my job. Boy, you be so nervous, you be just be quiet, like, I hope they ain't gonna tap nothing else, we'll have another bill now. Them folks already, they be pissed, but old folks, they ought to gun seat, they gonna gun seat my job. Boy, they ain't play that bill come to mail, them folks time they gotta collect, they gonna gun seat my jaw. But yeah, I remember that stuff. That stuff was real, but hold on for a minute. Ain't nobody here trying to be saved. I know some more folks here remember that. Boy, he ain't gonna be pissed by Bill coming that thing. Hey, look at that thing. They gonna gun seat my jaw. Yeah, they calling. They saying that they got garnish your way. They not say gun, they say gun sheet. Garnish that way, they all know they gun sheeted. I ain't know what, I was a kid, I thought they gonna come and shoot my mom them paycheck up. I didn't know what it was. But they get that paper. Nicole, I'm surprised you laugh. You usually be on the best behavior. But man, I'm telling you something, that thing caused so much problem in your house, man. Motherfucker, I can't real gun sheet. All that picture them folks come with a gun gonna shoot my mom them check up. I said, goodness, but I'm in trouble now. Got hurt, and now they finna gun sheet they jaw. Man, that was supposed to be garnished. I didn't know what they were talking about. I just knew they were pissed, and they said the folks gonna gun sheet their job. And that was it, but at that point, you ain't say nothing. You just sat back. You hate you got hurt, cause they pissed. And I'm thinking about somebody come with a gun gonna start shooting my mom them check up. So you like, God damn matter. She come back just like y'all ain't never heard this. Let's stay right here. Please don't go mail my mom in there. Leave here and let him and rest. But anyway, our goal is to get better. I'm gonna get ready to let y'all go. I mean that. I really want to make sure we get this right. We don't just want to live and die and go through here and don't get it right. And you don't want to live and move and leave out of here and information come after you're gone. You know what I'm saying? While we here, if we take this thing serious, you can have fun and do other stuff. But let me tell you something. You can't play when it comes under your soul. That's every one of y'all. When it comes to your soul, this is the most precious thing you got. You only got one opportunity to get it right. So we go through here, and we want to make sure we get understanding. We want to make sure we meet the measure, and we want to be able to show we can take correction and we can adjust. He said, I can deal with you then. He said, I can't deal with you, can't take no correction. I know I ain't do good that time. It could be that time you don't do good. He said, I don't even want you. I reject you. Do y'all understand? A lot of us here, I don't know about you, I should have been cut off. I should have been cut off a long time. I ain't got no business being here. And hold on, let me say that now. No, I ain't saying it because I've been doing that. Let me get this straight. Now, folks done said stuff. I want nobody to go tell you, y'all heard preacher, your mama. No, I ain't done that now. I'm just be straight. But I'm saying because of the way I've lived and because of how long I procrastinated, because of how long I played around, I made so many commitments, so many vows. I ain't gonna smoke though. This is the last time. And last time, before 5 more times, I said, now this time is the real time now. Though this time right here, and then that time failed. But you know what? He really just show you well. And I've been guilty of feeling like I ain't feel like I got the mercy I should have got. I ain't feel like I got the chance I should have got. I ain't feel like I should have been somewhere further and better off than what I was. And the whole time I was right where I need to be. Because I measured from my end. All I was looking at for me and what I wanted. And I never looked at, I gave you more than you deserve. Man, it's some folks, if you really sit back and look at life and look at what people going through, man, you're in a whole lot better shape. I was looking on Twitter. I didn't know, I guess Thursday was National AIDS Day or something. Well, my phone lit, Twitter had something, I don't know how that junk got on my phone, but you know, stuff will hit them. These folks here saying AIDS is better than diabetes. Listen, listen, man. These folk were going to town. They were complaining, kidney had stuff, saying how they would rather have HIV and AIDS. It was better than what they dealing with. One guy told me he was schizophrenic. That nigga had so many ailments. I'm like, boy, you can't afford nothing else. But I'm just saying the fact that these people were taking up time discussing how their lives were better had they had AIDS or HIV than diabetes, cancer. One time I had he was bipolar, and these folks. I'm saying I said to myself, this can't be. I thought it was a joke. I'm saying, but you know what? That's the mind he gave you. How about I'd rather be cured? I don't want nothing else. I ain't swapping. We ain't playing swapping. Being healthy is better than any of it. Are you serious? But you know what? Stuff we take for granted. But it just reading them people, man, what I said, man, you be complaining. It's a whole lot of stuff. You could be one of them people, and that'd be your mind. Man, it's some people put stuff on Twitter, man. That stuff will pop up. You be reading, man. I mean, just folk grieving, done lost their spouse, just the torment, everything going, nothing going right. People for years can't get it together. Everything you just look and just consider saying, I appreciate where I'm at. I'm paying for it. Before you start complaining, you better look at where you at. Cause I guarantee you that your life can be a whole lot worse. When you sitting around saying AIDS is better, HIV is better than what I'm dealing with now, man, your life down a stumbling hill. Man, you tell somebody you got 8 to 4. Why have somebody shake hands? How you doing? So I got 8 to 4. You're a thorn. I guarantee you're a thorn because they trying to focus their mind around what they know about AIDS. Could I catch it with a handshake? That just threw me to hear that. And people gonna diss it. You say, hey, I stopped by Chick-fil-A. Them folks, yeah, I'm gonna die. I can't. Them folks ain't gonna, cause you know they're gonna be thinking, what if you went in that bag and touched the thing and that thing went through the bag? I'm telling you, go get somebody, they're hypothetical, don't, you know what I'm saying? And somebody hand you their brother drink, and they drinking out there, they say, you know what I'm saying, I had got y'all with a Chick-fil-A. You be like, yeah, I'm trying to cut back. Your mind gonna tell you flat, man, how you know they ain't drink out that thing? You'll be scared to get, you be like, yeah. Even if it's a top on, you be thinking, well, they on that top, open it and know how to seal it back like the factory. Because people, we were so afraid, and you had this, but when people sit around saying it's better, they would rather have it, where that man put your mind at? That man, that's scary. Not, I'd rather be here for what I got. I'm not going to do no comparison with no AIDS. But they were saying it was better than what they were dealing with. One that said she on dialysis, she was saying AIDS is better. I'm saying to myself, but when you ain't got no peace with this man and you just sitting out here and you just following around doing, you don't consider, that man control everything about you. Your going out, your coming in, your living, your dying, your breathing, your walking, your moving, your seeing, your hand movement. That man control everything about it. It's bad to fall in that man's hand and don't do right. Young and old. Young and old. Y'all hear me? That man give you a baby, man, crippled from the neck down from birth. What you gonna do with that baby? That baby eventually gonna grow. That baby ain't gonna stay no baby. Little you can carry. That baby get bigger and bigger. You realize, I can't pick that baby up. I'm stuck right here with the rest of my life. That man give you a life, man, turn your life around. And listen, it be just pure slavery, rigor, and suffering just to make you break down and consider. You better consider him. Whatever he give you, consider him. Because I guarantee you there, it can always be worse. That's two.